This is Alex Beermaster. Welcome to Come Have a Beer with Alex. We got Mr. Bumpy as the first guest. We'll see if anybody else joins. If not, we won't be on for long. But other than that, we got some beer. And I'm going to have legendary Bumpy show his beer, and then I'll show mine. Although I'll show mine real quick. Got a Little Willow, and it's Ghost Park or Ghost Peak. And it's a double dry hop New England IPA. Brain part. All right, let's get Mr. Bumpy. I'm sorry, Mr. Bumpy should be saying that, not me, but his beer. So let's do that.
Well, that's quite all right. This is a beer that I was in a review for. I believe it ended up on Tanner's channel, but this was a beer that was gifted to myself from John and Nelly over at Georgia Beer Reviews. Comes from Treehouse. This one's called Cocoa. Very minute writing here, but it's an American IPA at 6.8% ABV. And yeah, so cocoa, I mean, just think of cocoa nuts, so they're probably using some I can't think of the name of that hop right now. Starts with an S, something. Let's crack this open and give it a pour.
Hell yeah. I went beer shopping, by the way, Bumpy, for beer shows, like for Beer Man and all that stuff.
All right, so this beer pours with a nice white-ish head. It's a little off-white. Very tight bubbles on this frothy head. The color of the beer itself, I mean, it looks oxidized, but that's what I said in the video too. It's a deep, like amber copper color. It's very murky. It almost looks brown, like caramel. This is kind of the color of like a lot of beers that end up being oxidized. But that's what I had said on that video, and it definitely wasn't oxidized. So hopefully this can's not oxidized now, being a few more weeks out.
Not good. Yeah, over there, Mr. Bumpy. Get some water.
All right, some aromas from afar.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, you're getting pulling a lot of pineapple. It's very fresh pineapple aromas. Ooh, there's something else in there too besides pineapple. I mean, there's coconut too. As you get closer, you get the coconut. Sombrero hops. I think that's.
Ooh. I think I have a coconut beer somewhere in my closet.
Yeah,
not closet.
But super pineapple coconut. The coconut's very prominent up close. Besides the pineapple, though, there is another kind of aroma that hits like right in between. And I don't know what it is. It's a fruity note. I can't tell if it's berry or if it's like an apple orchard type of a smell. But there's something in between the pineapple and the coconut. And it's not a lime. It's definitely not a lime. But let's go ahead and for the first swig. Cheers.
Cheers, and please be delicious, Mr. Bumpy, please.
Oh, yeah. You hit right up front with a lot of coconut flavors. This thing drinks like a like you're drinking out of a coconut shell, some coconut milk, coconut water. It's got like a medium body, medium carbonation to it. It's coconut. It's bready. It's kind of grassy, kind of hits on the grassy end. The bitterness is definitely building, so I'm going to say it's a moderate bitterness. It kind of builds from this kind of grassiness with coconut, but the grassiness is kind of what lingers on and almost starts to go piney, I would say.
You said lemongrass. I have a beer with lemongrass actually in it.
I did not say lemongrass, but that's cool.
Oh, sorry, misunderstood.
Yeah, I said grassy, and then I said kind of piney.
Oh,
Kinda
grassy. Okay, never mind.
piney,
Okay,
grassy.
okay.
Yeah, the pineapple seems to have evaded the flavors, but it's definitely there in the aromas. This one's definitely coconut forward. It's mostly coconut, some malt presence, uh, being a little bready. Uh, there's a lot of kind of like hay and grass type notes that kind of hit tail end, leading into like a piney finish. So that's what I have to say. I'm going to continue drinking on this one, and cheers to Chris. Cheers to
Cheers, my
Robert.
friend. Cheers to Chris, which is Kettle Head. Cheers to legendary Robert, which is Whiskey Scout, the Whiskey Scout. Now it's up. Now it's on to me now.
Now it's up to you, Alex. Save the show.
Save the show. Save the clock tower. Oh my God, my bad movie. Oh my God, save the clock tower. All right, never mind. We got. Yeah, I got to have fun with it. Little Willow, double dry hop, double New England IPA, and it's an 8%. I don't understand the tree part of it, but there is a person there. I'm guessing. I mean, it's a person, obviously. They don't know.
Well, it's a willow tree.
Oh yeah, it's a Willow Brewing. Yeah. Yep. I didn't realize that. You're right. You're right. So I'm looking forward to getting more of these beers from this brewery. Let's get into the smell, taste, all those wonderful things.
If you can just open that can.
For once, it's not a whole bunch of head. That's what that looks like, my friends. That looks delicious. I mean, we got a 3-finger head, nice and hazy, looking juicy. I mean, it looks perfect to me. I mean, now it's not like a New England. I mean, it is a New England, but it's kind of like a lighter haze to New England. I've seen New England IPAs that are like bright yellow and yellowy yolk looking and eggy looking. This one's a little bit dark, although it's still a New England IPA, no matter what. It's just sometimes you have that color and you sometimes have this color. You would say that, right, Mr. Bumpy? I mean, I'm thinking that's correct. And there's different.
Yeah, New England's coming all different colors and sizes.
Yeah, so I appreciate that. So let's get into the smell.
In murky levels.
Hell yeah. Okay. I smell that sweetness. Then I smell like a dankness. Kind of like an orangey sweet smell, like it should be. Maybe pineapple, maybe. Yeah, because some of that you get that candy look, that smell and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Again, I love my New England IPAs. I hunt them down all the time, especially in this time of year. It's there. What do we got here? Can't see that well, but appreciate you, Robert. Let me know if you want to jump on in. I'll send out the link to you. Appreciate you. Cheers. If not, please enjoy the show. All right, let's get into the taste. I'm in the smell again. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's very fresh. It smells really good. This would be I mean, it's an 8%er. I mean, it's a good beer for the summer, but I mean, they can be crushables, but if it's an 8%, I think you need to go back and forth because this stuff will probably get you buzzed and drunk for sure. But it is very delicious. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to be a delicious beer. Yeah, it's very dank, very juicy, or at least I think it's juicy. I tasted it the other day, but I'm going to pretend I never tried this yet. Yeah, that's really, 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 really delicious. That's smelling really delicious. Let's get into it. I'm thirsty. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Let's get Mr. Billy in here. What's up there, my friend? Appreciate you.
Mr. Bill.
Oh. Can you guess what I got?
You got some juicy, delicious beer too. I know you do.
West Coast IPA. Dogfish Head. 90-minute.
Damn, how did you do that? How did you do that?
That mouthfeel. That mouthfeel.
Yep, 90-minute.
That mouthfeel is very juicy. Very delicious. It's very flavorful.
I haven't had one of these in 7 years.
I don't feel any burn in the throat.
What you got there, Alex?
That
Goat's milk? What?
Goat's
Oh,
pee.
Okay. Did they use goat's ingredients?
no, it's just the brewery. That's the beer they made. This is very delicious, very flavorful. I can taste that pineapple sweetness. Very juicy, it goes down really nice on the palate. It's not. I thought it was gonna be crushable, but it doesn't feel like a crushable beer at all. Not like some of these beers can be crushable and they're 8%, 9, 10%. But this one, I could taste that 8%. It's not boozy, it's not alcoholic-y, but it does give you a vibe that it's a very, very, very it's an 8%.
I think you just made a new word.
I did. Brain can do that anytime. And which I like. I really am enjoying this now. Since I filled that up now, and now it does look officially somewhat a New England IPA even more. Again, it's not the yellowish color, but like I'd want, but it's still looking good.
Looks like a juice bomb.
Yes, it's kind of like a juice bomb. It kind of is. It is very tasty, very flavorful.
Let's try no.
Man, it's very dank, very juicy. Very I keep saying dank. A little bit of hoppiness, like it should be. It is really giving me that warmness in the back of the neck a little bit.
Oh boy, so not bringing back flashbacks, is it?
No. But no, it's very delicious. I look for these beers all the time, especially this time of year. I hate repeating myself, but please try to get this if you can.
No.
If you can get it, please do. It's very delicious, very juicy. I just love it. Yeah. I mean, I still buy my stouts all the time of year, all year round. But I'm also getting these beers too to drink because the stouts I'm just having in my closet or whatever. So if I feel like drinking one, I will. But I'm very hyped up with stouts and these kind of beers, including the other ones. But yeah, it's time to dial it back a little bit and drink these 8%ers, but not a stout. Unless I feel like one, or if I'm doing a show for one.
Don't forget about the Flanders.
That'll be good too. But yeah, we're gonna get on to the Mr. Billy, and if you can get this, please do, because and then we're just gonna hang out after he does his review, and that's that.
Hell yeah.
It's very delicious. We're not giving any ratings or anything like that. So let's get Mr. Billy up, and we'll go from there.
So I'll be hitting the mute button like randomly because I have some kind of weird cough that I'm dealing with, but I don't feel sick or nothing. It's just like a weird cough. So
just because you feel sick doesn't mean
that's it. It's the beginning of the the zombie apocalypse.
Could be. Never know. You know.
Who knows?
Could
Maybe
be.
not.
Patient zero.
Right.
You never know. That could happen. Who knows? I hope not. Jesus, that'd be scary. All right.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, they'll have a good time eating people. Never mind.
The zombie apocalypse is here.
They're called
You never know.
the
Treasure brings it
the
happen.
Bill of Rights.
Yes.
Don't be scaring yourself, Alex.
No, I'm having fun with it. Go ahead, my friend.
Okay. So basically, so Greg's Beer Reviews did the review of Babu, right? And he compared it to Dogfish at 90 Minute. And so as I'm thinking, man, that reminds me, I haven't had one of those in a long, long time, right? So with that, review, it kind of made me get curious about this beer again. So I went down and got it. And it's super fresh, man. Like, it's very fresh. You can't see the date, but it's like probably less than a month old.
What's
12
ABV, Mr. Billy? What's ABV? 8, 9, 10?
9%. 9%,
Oh,
sir.
that shouldn't be, but you can age that probably for no problem at all.
I'm a drinker, not a brewer. That would be a bumperoo question. But I really don't remember when I had this.
Probably a couple years ago, Mr. Billy.
Yeah, at least. So good price too, $12 for 6 12ers. Okay, super fresh. So I really don't remember what it's like. Excuse me.
That's okay, Mr.
There
Billy.
we go. Let's get that out in the open.
Oh, yeah.
Let's handle this puppy. I do want to see the date though, so let me put my tweaker light on real quick.
He's a
Hope
zombie.
if you have a little beer tasting, it'll go away, that cough.
You know what? It's weird. It kind of does. It's the weirdest thing. You'd think it'd make it worse, right?
Yeah, it's weird. That is strange.
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know.
Okay, Columbo, we'll solve the case.
I smoked that dab like a month ago, remember? And I think that was like old and like funky, and I think that's what did it. So this,
It's probably trying to get out of your chest after all this time. Yeah.
yeah, it's probably like fungus or bacteria.
Yes, exactly.
It's trapped in there, right? It's trapped.
You'll get it out. You'll get it out. Don't worry. You'll get it out.
Wants to get out. It doesn't like me anymore. It wants to get out. So, anyways, it says here August 2024. So,
Okay. It's fresh.
what do you think?
That's still fresh.
Yeah.
August 24. I mean, it's
April, May, June, July, August. That's 8. We're on 4. So this thing must have just been bottled, right?
That's a bam.
I don't know what kind of shelf life they give it, but I'm guessing 5 months or 4 months.
No, they're probably 6 months. They're
9%.
probably 6 monthing it.
So they would make this like probably a little less than 2 months, right?
Yep.
That's what the thing looks like. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
they have one more. They have even one more bigger than this.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure what it's called, but I do believe this is the middle one.
Yeah. Yeah, they have that weird one. It's not the 120, but it's a.
Oh, they have a 120?
Well, it looks like Mr.
You didn't know about the 120?
No, I didn't.
Robert's talking about some COVID.
Oh yeah, look for the 120 minute.
Oh, okay.
But there's another one that's like I don't know what the hell it is, 96 and a half or something like that.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, but they brew it with like honey and stuff. It's got different things in it.
So I'm to believe that this beer is brewed by Heineken.
I guess that's possible.
No, Dogfish Head brews it.
Oh, really? So they didn't sell out?
No, they Dogfish Head and Boston Beer Company merged. So the makers of Sam Adams.
Okay.
It should be fine then, right? I mean,
yeah,
they're pretty good. So let's handle it.
So basically, Dogfish Head is still around, which is good, Mr. Bumpy. That's good. Thank you, Chief.
Correct.
Yeah. I'm not going to do Alex Port because we don't have all day.
Come on, Mr. Billy. You're an Alex the Beer Master Jr.
I don't want to be flagellating all night.
You are an Alex the Beer
Actually, yeah, it might be fun, but entertainment value, But that does look like Babu, actually. It does in the glass.
Actually, you have an Alex the Beer, small Alex the Beer Master Porter. You're good.
Yeah, that was very lively. Shoot.
Yeah.
That does have an amberish color, huh? Like slight copper. Let me get my light here. Where's my light? Oh my gosh.
You just had it on your forehead. What the hell?
That's kind of bright, but it'll work if I do something like this.
You tweaking
Yeah.
that?
Tweak on it. I'll tweak on it. It'll work. Yeah, see the light? It's kind of like a copperish,
Oh yeah, that's definitely copperish.
almost the same color as the bottle of cunt it came in, right?
Good.
That's but there you get the gist. It does look like Babu, but a little bit bright or a little bit lighter, I'd say. You know, looks good, clear. I really don't remember what this is like. This is the part where I'll probably cough because of whatever. So get ready to mute. Nice caramel sweetness coming through right up front. Not like a spoiled beer though, like caramel malt. Sorry.
That's okay. I know you're trying to mute, not try to take you.
Carrot the fucking frog.
Sorry.
No, he is Billy. We gotta have fun.
Very malty,
Nice.
Dan. See if I can get through this without like throwing up a lung here. Super malty, ice creamy head though. Look at that. You can literally eat that. You can eat that with a fork.
Let's see what Robert's saying here.
Says he has to go.
Oh, Mr. Robert, thanks for joining. But let me know if you want to jump on in sometime in the future. Now, see you soon. Cheers, my brother.
Super nice maltiness, little like honey, brown sugarish, almost like Babu. Just like Babu Light. Without the berries and strawberry. It smells good. Very nice head though. Super thick. Cheers, fellers.
As my saying always
Cheers.
says, please be delicious, Mr. Billy, not Bumpy. We
You
already
can call me Guy. It's all good. Ooh. That's pretty damn good. Pretty good.
I'll have to look for that.
I'm picking up like a bread crust kind of note. There's kind of like some kind of a pine coming through, but it's overridden by kind of brown sugar honey. Boy, Greg was right. Babu was very similar. There we go.
And I hope you don't work tomorrow, Billy. I know Mr. Bumpy.
I do have to work, and I don't have any sick pay left, so I have to show up.
I guess she's gonna have
I'm
to.
gonna go to work. I'm gonna cough all over everybody, just like they did me.
Don't do that. I know you want.
Share the wealth like they did to me.
Yeah, well, you got a point there, but you could be a bigger man than that. I love you, Billy.
Yeah, I'll wear a mask. At least I'll wear a mask tomorrow.
I love you, Billy. Don't worry. You're. I appreciate you. You're a saint. One day you'll realize that.
That is, you know what, dude? That is pretty damn tasty, man.
They better be tasty for how much money you got there, Mr. Billy. How much did you?
It was only $12. Okay, out the door.
It better be tasty. It better be tasty.
9%. My lungs definitely pick up some booziness, but not my taste buds.
Okay.
It's hidden well in the taste buds. Definitely, my lungs feel it.
You feel the warminess and the burniness in the chest.
I feel the sensitivity in my lungs from the alcohol, but that's
Okay.
my problem. That's my problem, not fault of the beer. Okay.
No.
But it does taste very good, very malty, very nice sweetness, maltiness. The hops are there, but I'd definitely say the malt take the front seat on this. Sorry.
It's okay, Mr. Billy.
Yum. Yum. Almost a cherry coming through.
Well, that's that. I'm gonna get that beer. See if I can find it. I mean,
It is very good, Alex, and it will do the trick at 9%.
well, I'm
So
not. I don't
this
drink these
out
beers.
later. Sorry.
I never drink these beers to get drunk. You guys do, but I don't.
Are we scoring these or not?
No,
Oh,
you're good.
thanks a lot, Alex.
No, I'm just playing.
That's a nice little jab there.
Just playing.
You guys drink beer to get drunk, but I don't.
I'm just playing with you.
What?
Just playing with you, Jesus. Come on. I'm just giving it a little poke in the bear.
I will say, very, very north,
Although I do get
yes, very northwest-ish kind of style. Not like the kind of yellow amber. It's more like a northwest. You know what I'm saying?
hell
like
yeah.
Northern Hemisphere by Sierra Nevada. Remember that? Or like almost like a Waldo's, Lagunitas, or like almost like a barley wine, but not quite to that darkness.
Yeah, you want to borrow the one, do the 120.
Hell yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm.
And what's the ABV on that? You remember?
It fluctuates between 15 and 19%.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah,
Holy moly!
it's $10 a bottle.
Wow.
Hey, Bumpy, I was just joking around, my friend.
No, you're a jerk, Alex. You're
I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk. No,
Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, by the way,
what's up?
thank you to Rod J. Thank you to Rod J. I finally got up to 1,000 subs.
Some beans. But no,
Well,
seriously,
I subscribed to you without Rod J.
yeah.
I know. I know. You guys are my buddies. You guys were there a long time ago. But Rod, that was nice of him to step up to the plate and get all his buddies together and come subscribe. That was awesome.
But no, all in seriousness though, Bumpy, I'm just having fun. I was just joking around.
Well, congratulations, there,
Thank you.
Bill.
Thank you very much.
Did you
Yeah,
hear
you're
me, Bumpy?
1K.
I was just joking around. I hope you realize that.
No, you hurt my last feeling, Alex.
Yeah,
Last
that's
feeling's
a
gone.
gonna leave you, Alex.
I've got no more feelings.
Oh,
Yep.
you're
You
busting.
hurt Bumpy's feelings, Alex.
Zombie apocalypse.
Yep.
Don't be a
Told you it was coming. It's happening.
I'm no.
You're looking at a guy with no heart.
You're true. But no, I really was joking around, Bumpy. I was just ball busting because I'm not innocent either. Even though I don't try to get buzzed, I do get buzzed. And same with you guys. You don't try
Oh
to
no,
get
yeah, no. I drink the whiskey to get drunk.
Yeah.
The beer's too filling.
hell. Oh yeah, it does get filling in the stomach right here.
This puppy is getting hoppy though in the back end now that it's kind of chilling out. That's got some hops.
But now, all in seriousness though, Bumpy, I was just joking around. That's all.
I was just joking with you too, Alex.
You're gold, Alex. You're just
Yeah.
tripping.
And you know what? If you don't ball bust me, I said this a million times. If you guys don't ball bust me, that means you don't love me. So if you
Right.
ball bust me, so that means you love
Oh,
me.
yeah.
So we're good. We're good.
All the
You guys
ball
see the little
busting.
shark at the top, like the bottle?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but isn't there's a beer garden shark too, isn't there? There's
It's like a
beer
Mako
garden.
shark.
Look, the same.
Shark. Oh yeah, the shark. Yes, I see that.
Shark at
Right,
the
yeah,
top.
you better take a picture of that. That's like the Jesus on the bread.
With my phone. Oh, well. That's funny.
It's the Jesus toast. It's the Jesus toast.
It's better than I remembered. Definitely.
Yeah.
You know why I didn't buy it? I thought that like they got bought out and they were making like, kind of like shitty, crappy beers.
They don't make beers like they used to, as far as like they had some like other beers that were just like fantastic.
Yeah.
That you find those bomber bottles.
Right.
And they don't do that shit anymore.
Are you talking about Mr. Bumpy? Are you talking about these kind of bottles? One of these bottles that I have here. Let me show you.
Yeah, the bomber bottles.
Oh, the one you
The
showed.
ones-
Okay.
The ones
Okay.
that look like this.
All right. Yeah.
Is that a Dogfish Head?
No, this is a treehouse.
Oh, okay. So they did fancy bigger beers, huh?
But you can get big bottles from other breweries. It just all depends on what.
Ooh, that was a wet one.
It all depends on what brewery.
Oh,
It all
chunks
depends
almost
on
came
what-
up.
It all depends on what brewery they're still. If that brewery is still making bottles, because
Yeah. Well, Josh wants me to pick up some because there's a place down the road from where I work. It's a restaurant,
nice.
but they also have a butchery attached to it, and they have a craft beer store. It's all run by. It's all in the same facility. It's all the same thing, but the owner is obviously a craft beer enthusiast.
Hell
And
yeah.
there's a whole like wall that's assigned to like just like beers that have been saved.
Nice.
There's beers from all different vintages. beers that you can't get anymore from different breweries. So they had some from Dogfish Head. I was telling Josh about it last beer the other night. And they have. I was trying to describe the beer. He's like old school. I'm like, yeah, I think that's what it's called, old school. They're like from 2015.
Wow.
He's like, oh, how much are they selling it for per bottle? I'm like, I think it's close to $30 a bottle because they don't mess around. Because it's like they know what they have, and they're not just like, oh, yeah, here's this $12 beer. I'm just going to sell it to you for $12. It's like they sell it.
Yeah,
you can't find this stuff anywhere.
No.
And
That's
so
like
they price it out based off of what they have. So I mean, they're making money off of it for sure.
By the way,
the guy that runs the place obviously is into craft beer and was like, these are going to be special, and bought a lot of them and just sat on them. So
by the way, Mr. Bumpy, if I ever come up there, would you ever take me there? Because I want to try it. Check that stuff out.
I'll take John and Ellie there.
No, seriously though, if I ever come up,
I'm going to take them there on Tuesday. John and Ellie and I are going to go there on Tuesday because they have buy one get one lobster rolls.
Oh, hell yeah!
On Tuesday, yeah.
No, but what I'm trying to say is, Bumpy, if
We're
I
going
ever
to drink all the craft beers, and he's going to have a great time.
What I'm trying to say is, Bumpy, if I ever come up there, would you ever take me there too to check it out?
Never.
You're a ball buster. I could see in your eyes you're ball busting, but you know what? Speaking of Mr. John and Nelly, we got Johnny Boy right here. Johnny Boy. Welcome, my friend.
What's up, John?
Let's hit Mr. Johnny Boy say, good. Oh, yeah. Come on in, John. Let me know if you want me to send you a link.
Let me respond to Jason real quick. Yeah, I used to drink Rainier beer back in the mid to late 80s. I lived right up the hill from Puyallup up by Bonnie Lake. I lived in South Prairie. So I used to drive by Rainier Brewery all the time. And we'd drink Rainier, Schmidt beer, and probably like a lot of Pabst and MGD back in them days. That's the end of my story.
And you're sticking to it.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it. We used to
my David's belly. She liked it.
Oh yeah? Can we watch you do that?
Well, I'd have to get my camera.
Oh. Can't you put
I'll let you walk. No, now she moved. Sadie, get back over. Get on your belly.
Let me see if John
I'll show you my crotch.
Oh,
Yes, she moved.
it's camera shy.
Yeah, she didn't want you to see her nipples,
Dogs love belly rubs.
especially Sadie.
Yep.
Right? You really love those belly rubs. Yeah. Come on.
What you eating, Alex?
Say hi to Bill.
Two bagel sandwiches and
2 bedroom sandwiches.
bagel and potato tots.
Boom. But you're eating them in the bedroom, so I mean that would make sense. So
Yeah, that would make sense.
By the way,
some bedroom sandwiches.
my stew turned out the best I've ever had. The one I made last night.
Did you say your stool?
My stew.
Oh, stew, not stew.
It turned out super good. I mean,
Yeah, there was another thing. Like there was like nothing going on last night. It was like hard to find anybody doing anything.
yeah.
And then of course, I wake up later on today and I see on my YouTube that like 14 hours ago, Bill was live making stew. It's like, what the hell, man? I could have tried.
Yeah, I was kind of. Yesterday was a whack day. I was in Whole Foods yesterday shopping for beer.
Oh.
And that's when I got the notification that I hit 1,000 subs. So I was like freaking out in Whole Foods, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what else is happening? Oh yeah, and then Greg's Beer Reviews decided he was going to review Beer Man's beer, which is super cool. Did you guys see that review by chance? It was really cool, man.
No, you should post it to the community.
It's on the Facebook. Here, I'll post it in the chat here.
Well, I mean, I'm not on Facebook. Yeah,
I'll
if you post it in the chat, I can post it on the.
Dude, it was a really, really, really cool review, man. And you know what? He never does home brews either. He doesn't do those. But
Apparently, Bearman's Kolsch has made it to the second round.
no way, really?
The Kolsch thing, the Kolsch Cup, yeah.
I have one of those. I want to review it. I need to get up with Beer Man so we can handle that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really cool. Greg's beer reviews. It was really cool. Let me see here, Greg's. Yeah, here I'll post it. The link, okay, in this.
Mhm.
Here it is, right here. It was awesome, dude. Like, I don't want to spoil it alert for you, but I'll post it right now. Here, okay. I'll put it in the private.
Why you don't want to put it out on the chat?
Oh, I'll put it up there in the comments. Okay, there we go. Shout out to Jason too, man. He's very cool. He's always looking out for me and stuff, and I do appreciate that.
Jason, welcome, my friend.
He's cool, man. He's a
Let me
good
know if
dude.
you want to jump on him.
Very good dude, man. Okay, it's there. If anybody wants to watch it, if you want to put it up here and watch it, it was awesome. It was very cool. Oh,
I'm copying it. I'm gonna drop it in our Hangout group
cool. Yeah, it was very cool, man.
so people can see it.
It was awesome. You know, and he's very. I'll give you one thing. He's very hard to get an A score from. You know, I mean, your beer has to be super good.
It has to be super good.
Yeah, because he's kind of like hardcore. Last train home, and to get anything over 90 is like super good beer. That's all I'll say. Man, this is a hop bomb. The hops are really coming out as it warms up.
You have to see if I can get some beer from him. Check it out. Review his beer.
Well, he doesn't brew. He reviewed Beer Man's beer.
Oh,
Yeah. And I also got one to Rod J. He's going to do it too. He's going to review it.
Martin Bean.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna kind of set this beer off to the side. I don't know. Not like hitting my fancy.
What is it, Bumpy?
It's the Treehouse one, Cocoa.
Treehouse isn't hitting your fancy?
No,
What?
this one's it's a coconut beer. I mean, but it's like I did do a review with Nelly and Tanner on it, but like in the aromas, you kind of get pineapple first thing, and then coconut and stuff, and it smells like it's like a pina colada type IPA.
Yeah.
But the flavors right now are just coming off as like I get the coconut, and it's like really grassy.
Oh, I hear the train. Let's train
Really grassy, kind of has a piney finish. There's a bite, a little bit of a
Not hitting good.
kind of like hop burn still, and it's
Wow.
and this thing is like over a month old at this point. So
Yeah. You
or
should
it's getting
slam it.
close to a month old, anyways.
What if you just slammed it?
I'm full. I'm too full for that too. That's the other problem. Like, yeah, I did a pizza review tonight because my wife wasn't home, so I just did a. So well, tonight since there's no, since I have to cook for myself, I might as well do a pizza review. And
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
thinking,
Well, you haven't been posting as much of the cooking or pizza ones lately.
well, the pizza, I just dropped the pizza one today. Chuck
Okay.
E. Cheese.
I haven't seen it yet.
Um,
No spoiler alert.
yeah, there'll be a few more coming out. But yeah, the one I did tonight was a 2.5 pound pizza.
Whoa, man, no wonder you're full.
I didn't even finish it, to be honest. I got to the last slice, and it was just like, yeah,
You couldn't eat the whole effing pie.
I couldn't eat the whole fucking pie.
That's funny when you say that, by the way.
Yeah, normally I can. But I mean, that was too much. I mean, it was.
It's Bumpy's frozen pizza reviews.
Got
Oh,
sore
yeah.
belly from it. Oh God.
Dang. So you got like at least 2 pounds of pizza in you.
2 pounds of pizza in me, yeah.
Jeez. He's going to take a monster dump tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I might have to grab another beer, Alex. That's good enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Puppy, roti.
All right.
Well,
You got me a glass.
Hey, Bumpy, it looks like John is doing something. He said Bumpy, and what is it? He just
Bumpy and I did a pizza review last time we hung out. We were both pretty smashed, so not sure if it will be posted. Yeah, I haven't yet to get to that one to start editing it, but it's coming. It's getting there, anyways.
Are you gonna
Yeah,
post it though?
I
Bumpy,
think there's
or no?
a few other pizza reviews that I did before that one posts, but it's coming right up. There is that black IPA review coming out Tuesday from Treehouse. That said pizza is mentioned.
Nice.
That was it's a pretty. I think it's pretty funny.
This would be
John basically, and you can totally see it in that video. He had zero fun being over at my place when he hung out.
Oh, really?
He
Good
absolutely hated it. He was not enthused at all.
Wow. Oh, who's John?
I don't know it. Why was he not happy though, Bumpy?
I don't know. He just hated hanging out with me that night. I guess
No.
No, it's probably because he had to go. He was probably thinking he had to get up early to go to work. So one nights when you're up late, you're drinking and okay, if I go to bed now, I get 4 hours of sleep before I have to go to work, and that's
play a bit. Well, I got one here, Alex.
What do you got?
This is a sneak preview, by the way. I haven't reviewed this yet, so sneak preview.
Oh,
Four little makers.
Eric.
hey there,
What's up, everybody?
Enrico Suave. What's up, brother?
What's going?
Whoa, that's too much makers. Oh my god.
You're making yourself a mess. No.
Yeah, I watched 4 episodes to finish off the series of The Pacific, which was like the 3rd installment of the Band of Brothers from HBO. Watched that earlier. So
let me know when you're ready, Alex. Oh, okay, there we go.
Woo.
So this is a brand new one.
I drank a lot of whiskey during watching that. That's what I'm saying.
Woo-hoo.
Did you hear that?
No.
Okay, good. My mute button's working. All right. Cool. I'm sure cough a lot today. Okay. We got one here from Coronado Brewing Co. It's called Earth to Beer. It's a West Coast Pale Ale coming at 6% with a date of 4/2/24. Got this at Whole Foods for $14 out the door. 6%. And I'll show you what the can looks like. Okay. Some literature there. Can't see it because of the glare. Woohoo! Anyways, let's handle it and see what's up.
Now we can enjoy beer now. Oh,
You know, when there's alcohol, there's food. Okay.
of course. Well, no, I didn't eat anything today. I ate something, but I didn't eat dinner, so I ate that.
You have to eat food when you're drinking booze.
When you're drinking alcohol, yeah, exactly.
Wow, that thing really got crazy there. So
That looks
we're
delicious.
gonna eat for a while. Whoa. I'll do the aroma first. Nice sweetness,
Mm.
little pine, little bit of pine, kind of subdued aroma,
Mm.
but getting a little caramel or something.
What's up there?
Lungs activate, so there's a little bit of booze. What's up, Sammy?
Cheers,
Cheers, bro.
Appreciate you.
Smells good. I mean, smells like a Westie, but very subdued on the aroma. Very thick head, though. Actually, I'm sorry. This was on sale for 11 something. So probably like 12 and a half bucks. Okay. So for 6-pack, no, 4 pints. I'm sorry. But 6%. So, oops. Super thick head, though. Nice amber color.
Oh yeah. Oh, that looks good. Oh yeah.
Slight haze to it. Not much. Looks like a Westie all day. Ooh. But yeah, I'll taste the head.
Yeah.
Weird. It had almost like a soap detergent note. You ever had that?
Yeah, it's probably come from your glass.
No, I always just rinse without soap, so definitely not that. I just rinse them out when I'm done with the water. So that was weird. Looks like Eric's having issues over there.
Yeah. It looks like he is. I see the death circle. The death circle, people.
He's just running around the coffee table.
No, he's
Oh, yeah.
over there. He's in the circle pit.
Yes. I've been in the circle pit a couple of times.
Look at that. What a nice looking head, though, right?
Mm. That looks
It's
delicious.
Afro beer. Afro beer.
I don't know what's wrong with his computer, but it's weird. Mm.
Mm.
All right, let's get back to normal. I'm sorry. Eric blew you up just to show things, and then the
Pretty damn good. I mean, it's got nice kind of floral, little tinge of like tanginess in there. Medium mouthfeel, super smooth. It's pretty damn tasty though. Welcome back, young Eric.
Welcome back to the Matrix.
Did you forget to pay your internet bill?
No, Alex forgot to as well.
I'm so glad that you kept that around.
It's pretty damn tasty, man. It's
Nice
tasty.
to know you, Alex.
Yep, Alex. What happened?
nothing. I hit something.
Oh yeah,
I left on purpose because my
trying to
chat,
copy Eric, huh?
my chat had all. I accidentally hit something. I
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm on
blue.
a
all blue stuff, so that's why I left. I'm like,
I'm on
nothing.
I'm on a late 2013
Keep it in your
MacBook right now. That's why.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
I'm on an old computer. That's why I keep leaving.
On an old
Anyways,
TD, what'd you say?
You're on a Commodore?
maybe not that old.
Radio Shack Candy? Damn, that's pretty
Definitely
good.
not that old.
That is
Radio
pretty
Shack
good.
Candy.
This was worth $11, no doubt about it.
For one can?
No, it's 4 pints. It's good. It's damn good.
Yeah, one can. Whoa.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, I mean,
much-
yeah.
I grabbed
So
it.
this was, I got 4 pints of this. This was $21.
Wow.
21. Wait a minute.
Wow. That better be freaking liquid gold.
Yeah.
It's a triple IPA, 10%.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah,
It's,
yes, sir.
triple dry hopped, unchecked imagination, triple dry hopped
Ooh.
hazy, triple IPA
Nice.
with Motueka and Citra from Phase 3 Brewing out of Illinois.
Phase 3.
I had one can of it. It wasn't bad.
Groovy.
Nice.
Damp and ooh.
That's pretty good.
You know, Eric,
Ooh. Yeah.
I still can't believe we're gonna be hanging out again.
It's reality. So believe it.
Yeah, plans have changed, Alex.
Keep it up, Mr. Bumpy. You better be coming then too, since you're in ball bust.
Plans have not changed for Bumpy.
Yeah, no, I'll be working,
Bumpy,
well,
you have
and I better not be coming.
you have a
I
month.
work.
You have a month to decide to hang out. You can,
Yeah.
you owe me then, Bumpy.
Yeah, maybe that.
How do I owe you, Alex? You actually
I'm
owe
playing.
me.
I'm playing with you, Bumpy. Because
You
if I
actually owe me.
You actually owe me.
I play with you, Bumpy. Because if I
Your
don't,
audio's flipping pretty bad, Eric.
let's fix it. Let's fix it.
Hello?
Let's fix the audio. Let's fix the audio.
Your audio's flipping.
Eric,
Come on,
Eric, help
mute.
yeah, Eric, out there for you.
Quickest way to fix audio, mute it.
No. We got.
Yeah, you like crackling.
He's having a crackling good time.
Yeah.
But no, Bumpy, I promise you this. I will be coming to Massachusetts eventually because
God damn
gotta
it.
take care of some things, hang out with you again, and
You take care
Oh,
of
my-
things. You gotta throw some bodies in the river.
no, real funny. Keep it up. I love you though, Bumpy.
It was zombie hunting.
You do understand I don't live in Massachusetts, right?
I mean New Hampshire. What I'm
Right.
saying, when I say Massachusetts, I meant in that vicinity, even though you're an hour away from there or whatever.
Right, yeah. So you just drop a nuclear bomb anywhere within the radius that it implodes.
No.
What's up there, Roger? Can you help me here? Mr. Bumpy knows everything, but he won't admit it. He won't admit
I'll be
it.
showing up in New York. You can come pick me up from there.
No, I'm talking about New Hampshire, but when I say Massachusetts, it's in the vicinity. That's all. That's what it is. That's all.
What's up, Roger? Thank you.
Hello.
Man.
What makes it fun, actually. You know, I pretend that it's in Massachusetts, even though it's really not. It's in the vicinity, just not in that area.
Insanity.
Folks from New Hampshire don't like it when other people pretend that we're in another state. You know, like
Keep it up.
Biden thought we were Vermont. You know, that didn't go over too well.
No, you're New Hampshire, pal. You're
I
not.
wouldn't have been in Vermont over there by Alchemist.
That's all. Let me pour another beer. Wow.
That audio sounds better.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Eric.
Yeah.
Appreciate you playing Columbo.
Columbo. Christopher Columbo.
Well, there is a TV series called Mrs. Columbo. There is. But yeah. That was
I'll
from,
drink a beer with.
Cheers to Roger.
I think it was from 1970 to 1980. Oh, that beer looks tasty. That beer looks tasty, Mr. Eric. It looks tasty.
Down the street from Tanner is a $5.89 can of the Jet Fuel
Oh, never heard of it.
double IPA Citra hops, and it's from God knows Modest Man.
Yeah, and I need to
It's the
get.
date on that bad boy.
I need to get some Modest Man beers too. Still,
It's probably going to be easy enough in September, maybe. But
They don't
the
date
old
the
treehouse out.
I'll save you that.
No.
why are you
They
saying
don't date
September, Eric? Eric, why are you saying September? I'm confused.
Oh, May.
Oh, because you're not. Well, I know BJ's. I know Beerman's going in September supposedly, but we'll see. I'm gonna try
Yes.
to. I'm gonna try to go to Massachusetts in September. I'm gonna try because I think it's best. I mean, and if I do go there, I'm hoping you'll let me sleep over your house or Bumpy will let me sleep over, no matter what.
Yeah, sure.
Get
Go to
that-
Massachusetts. You can sleep over.
I'm saying
Get that-
I'm there, Bumpy.
Snuggle
Yeah,
up with
get
the
that-
dogs.
Your trip.
Get that Greyhound ticket now.
Snuggle up with the dogs in the doghouse.
No,
You can go,
your
you can go sleep with Trish.
keep it up.
And those big ass muscles that she's dating.
I already met the guy. He seems cool, but I don't know.
Seems like he's on roids, steroids.
Did you
I know,
know
he
he's
seems
from
cool.
New Jersey?
He seems cool. He seems cool. He seems like an outgoing person. I only met him once though.
His muscles are outgoing out of his body.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. I don't know. Keep it up. What's up there, Roger? These guys are jokesters, but I love them both. All right. Jump on in, Roger. Let me know if you want to jump on in. That's John.
Yeah,
Appreciate you, John. Appreciate you, John. Jump
that's
on
the
in if
mecca
you
of
want.
beer, huh?
Oh, what is he saying? Alex. What?
Massachusetts equals the entire U.S.
Yeah, it sure is. Wow. I to me it does, but not really. I make it easier for my brain. I know where New Hampshire is and stuff like that. It makes it.
Yeah, so Massachusetts
Yeah.
equals all the original 13 colonies.
Yeah.
I make it easy for my brain, so I don't give it a headache. What's up there, Roger? We got Ballbuster Bumpy here, but I love him.
Shit, Ballbuster Bumpy.
Yes.
That's his second channel name.
Nice.
And mark my words.
BBB, triple B.
Mark my words.
Ball busting Bumpy Adventures in My Bathroom.
No, that would be weird. Keep it up.
If
Because
Steven
of the jokes, though, Mr. Bumpy, we're going to be having a large Big Mac pizza. That you wanna bump.
Big bag of meat.
I said Big Mac.
Pizza.
Big Mac pizza. Come on, give me a nugget, Bumpy. I throw 'em-
big bag of meat sounds better.
No, Big Mac
Pizza, pizza.
Big bag of meat and beer.
No, there's a Big Mac pizza not too far from Mr. Bumpy, and it's great stuff, and that's all there's to it. Is there better pizza out there? Yes, but I'll probably try that better pizza. But it all depends on what the favorite in that day. Because I love Big Mac pizza. It's good stuff.
Big
This
bag
is
of
good
pizza.
beer. Good beer.
But no, there is better pizzas out there where Bumpy is. It's just
We don't want to hear that,
I gotta
Eric.
stop
We
being
want to hear
official.
that it's an excellent beer, not a good beer.
keep it up, Mr. Bumpy. I love it.
It's not very dank. It's not super oily or anything like that. It's very deceptive at it. It doesn't taste like jet fuel. You know, it's called jet
Well, and while it's called jet fuel, it's not. If it tastes like it, then you're poisoning yourself, you goofball. I love you, Eric.
fuel. It doesn't have the alcoholic flavor to it at all. There's
Well,
a
I'd
little bit
rather
of the
have
dank.
alcohol than that.
There's a little
Yeah.
bit of the dank drying at the very tail end of it. So nice. $5.89. Yeah, it's a good price.
What is up
Get
there?
the-
Oh, Jason Cleveland, appreciate you.
Back
Ooh.
to Stout Sunday? Yeah, I don't know. Is he?
Pretty good.
Who's down?
That's-
Who's doing stuff? Something? Who?
The store that Tanner shops at.
Yeah, that's about to go on for a single of a good beer.
I haven't done a Stout Sunday in the past year.
I haven't done one recently. I normally don't drink that early in the morning.
Well,
But
no,
I
I
never
mean,
know that.
if John and Nellie's there, I'll join. But
It's fun every now and then. Yeah.
I haven't joined in a while. Let me sit to Mr.
Yeah,
John.
that's a
Nellie's
good
here.
price for that for a single because it's around $6.25 to $6.50 a single can here.
Oh, really?
All right.
And we're in New
Good.
Hampshire, so
Does
And
it
what was
say
this
New
beer?
Hampshire?
Double hazy? Is that a double hazy or something?
Yeah, it's a double India Pale Ale. And the can just says Citra, so it's got to be a single hop beer.
Oh, well, that's gotta be.
And it
double.
says packaged and brewed and packaged in Keene, New Hampshire.
Actually, John, I'm going to send you a link because if I remember correctly, today's Friday.
It sure
It's
is.
not for me. So
And let's get the John and Nellie in here. I'm really craving for that. Because, John Nellie, you're an awesome person just along with these peeps. So, hey, might as well be like the cool people. Cheers.
I wonder what he's doing this evening. Yeah, he might be with.
He might be
That's
hanging out
okay.
with Legendary Kate. He might be hanging out with Legendary Kate, but we'll see what happens. Let's see here. I'm gonna still send him the link just to Just I did it, and that's it.
Do a scout Sunday at 7 a.m. That's an idea.
John,
John,
your trip.
you'll be tripping before noon.
All right, John, I'm sending you on Facebook Messenger. There you go.
I guess to
you
preface that,
want-
if you're not busy, right?
If you're not up in your ass now, alligators, yes, correct.
I said busy, not asses and alligators, but okay.
Well, busy is the same thing, exactly. Different words.
You-
But it's the same.
Do you want to be up your ass and alligators?
Not really, but that means I'm
No.
busy. That means I'm busy.
That means you're in Florida.
Hell yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Bumpy. Oh, what did we read? Oh, let's preface this. Bumpy, yeah. Vampires and Your Pondering Life. Bumpy is
Sorry,
white.
there, John. Get that link. Get
Oh
it
my
on
God.
That's all I got to say.
I send you a
Live,
link.
damn it.
Mr. Johnny Boy. Jump on him.
How many minutes before he joins up? I'll say more than an hour if he does.
Probably, maybe 2 or 3. I'm just kidding.
I say 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Wow. Or are you that confident here?
Never know. Never know.
Well, you said 30 seconds? No.
He is.
I keep forgetting I have that option. I never use that. I should use it, but I'm just so.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you can't even see it here. I put the floaties in there. Uh-oh. That was
Hold
gonna
on.
be a
Let me
notch.
blow you up. Let me blow you up, Mr.
You got goodies.
Let me take a look.
I see the goodies.
What do we got here? It's a little bit too dark, but
I see them. I see them.
come on. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Now I see the white stuff. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, no, Bumpy, I swear.
I call those
You're getting nugget.
Those-
Bumpy, when we hang out soon.
if you look
Hey,
under a
bud.
microscope, you can see
Uh-huh.
amoebas. That's what they look like, amoebas.
Wow.
Bumpy,
I
you're
see
getting
it's the
nugget.
white stain.
Good. Wow.
Mm.
Bullshit! We're guilty here.
Bullshit.
That's a bullshit board.
We're guilty here, Bumpy. We're guilty here.
I'm not drinking. I'm drinking
Oh,
my
my Lord.
That's
I'm
awesome.
drinking
That
my
looks
Maker's Mark
Right.
101 and letting my coconut IPA warm up over there on the side.
He's choking. He's gonna choke it down later.
I'll tell you, Bobby, I had a blast the other night. I was talking, when Eric was on here too, and I was starting to talk like a weird voice, but it was a funny voice. What did you say, Bugs Bunny? Did you say my channel's getting shut down? I can't deal with this.
Oh, sharing all the Looney Tunes cartoons last week. Yeah.
What did
Thought
you
you were
say,
getting
Bugs
shut
Bunny?
down.
Did you say I was getting shut down? Oh,
You
Yeah?
did you? You did not get shut down though. You know.
I know. But I was playing around, right?
Yeah, you had no indication, but I was pretty confident. On that one, I was pretty confident you were gonna be okay.
I knew that, but I had to do the funny voices. It was so funny.
Oh, come on,
It,
John.
it, it was so funny though. It was so fun. I watched that video a couple of times since then, and it still cracks me up because
I have no clue how we got on this topic, and nor do you. But the thing that we were doing was somehow we got onto the Looney Tunes, and we were watching a bunch, which is great for YouTube, right? And probably
Yeah.
not watching all the sensitive stuff that happened on Looney Tunes and laughing at it now. Like you can get away with all that stuff now.
yeah.
Do you have a
think
Looney
it's-
Tunes character?
Well, it was there was one where they were going between Bugs Bunny and Yosemite Sam, going between the Mason-Dixon line, and he said some pretty racial things about slavery. There's Foghorn Leghorn. There's Slowpoke Rodriguez.
What is slowpoke Rodriguez? You just say my channel's getting shut down. I can't.
No,
I got one for you. Oh no. Loopy-doopy-doop, doop, doodle-doo-doo. No, mama. No, ma.
Oh, the buzzard, the Beaky the buzzard.
Kiki Buzzard, that's right, killer.
I literally cracked myself up.
Or
to
you
that.
can call him Mortimer.
When I got up, and
Ah.
did something, I was so funny. I was pretending to be Slowpoke Rodriguez when I was getting up.
No.
Whoa,
No, ma. No.
Oh no.
That's my character, I guess.
That was funny. What did you say, Bugs Bunny? Did you say? I can't.
I don't think
Everybody-
Bugs Bunny knows what YouTube is. He might this day and age. I don't know.
Yeah, right now, yeah. Maybe
You ever
not-
notice that? You know who Grimace is? Grimace?
Yes, that was the monster there in
Did you ever notice how he looks like a giant butt plug?
Bumpy's like, what the hell did you say?
He
No,
does. Look
I've
at
never
his
noticed
butt
that.
plug. Look at him. He looks like a giant butt plug.
I'm just
I think here you to gotta-
protect the burgers. Yeah, you know where the burgers are found, right? On the back.
Up your ass and alligators? I have no idea.
Hell yeah.
And
No.
the alligators with their asses and electric eels.
I'm just munching
Oh.
these burgers out of these buns, bitches.
Not my fun, guys. Not my fun.
Up your ass and the electric eels? That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stimulating, isn't it?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
What a
god.
strange channel you run there, Alex.
Yeah, Alex. Very interesting channel.
Well, I run a beer channel, but I try to have a little fun with it too, because you know what, you got as long
Right,
as
you
I'm-
gotta have fun when you're drinking beer. Otherwise,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have
nobody
Well, no,
want to drink beer.
I had fun without drinking beer last night. I'm me, you know, I'm having a blast, you know. I was up until like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning on my channel last night.
Alex,
On a
Just
Thursday.
to-
You don't want to be like John and Nelly when you drink beer with Bumpy and have no fun.
Well, John knows he's a saint too. I mean, you are
No,
a
but
saint
John
too
and
as
Nelly
well.
has zero fun when he drinks beer with me. So-
when I'm not drinking beer lately, this is what I've been drinking.
Those are great. Yeah.
What is
What
it?
is that?
It's
It's
sparkling
not
water flavored.
That's good stuff
Oh,
too.
I drink sparkling water
Yeah,
too.
that's good stuff.
You would love it, Alex. I'm telling you right now. You'd love
I like sparkling.
This
I
is
like-
really good and it's cheap.
I like sparkling water, Billy. I drink sparkling water all the time.
I like it too, but my favorite's Liquid Death, but it's too expensive.
It makes
Yeah.
my-
Wait a minute,
it makes
Liquid
my
Death,
urine
that's a
sparkle.
brewery. Wait a minute.
No,
Liquid Death
no, they make the seltzers. The
Yeah,
alcohol.
isn't it a
seltzer.
brewery, Mr. Eric? Isn't it-
I don't think so, Alex. I don't think
No, it
I
it
s-
kind of gives the persona like it is beer because it comes in the
It
16
does.
ounce can. You can still have
I
the
saw
pint
the band.
can with the kids. No, they definitely aren't beer though.
Hey,
But
so. Eric, you know what I found out about Liquid Death? How they sweeten
What's
their
that?
beers? I mean, their
Yep.
water. They use agave to sweeten it.
Oh,
that's
And
a natural sweetener, all right?
you know how they get, that their carbonation. You know how they get their carbonation?
no.
Is it
They
natural?
use the beer. They use the beer method.
Oh, the scientific beer method.
So wait a minute. So the Liquid Death band that I saw a couple years ago, it wasn't. It was just recently in the past couple of years. I thought there was a brewery. I swore.
No,
It
that's
probably
just
is a
sparkling
brewery.
waters.
It probably is a brewery, but not that one. It might be
Oh, it's not. They specialize in water. Actually,
liquid.
Just water.
it's the best, but it's a little too expensive for this guy. Actually, because I could drink.
it all the time, Billy. Don't play that game with me. You see,
They're addicting though, because you start drinking them. Next thing you know, you're drinking like 2 or 3 of them, and they're like $2 each.
you better buy some more to bar, Mr. Billy, when you're at work.
Got you here. I'll show you. Hang on.
On, let's see, on Amazon,
He knows it all,
Let's
Billy.
see.
Trust me. Won't admit it, but he does know everything.
an 8-pack of those 16-ounce cans, I think, is $12.47. Oh no, they're
Yeah.
19.2 ounce cans. 8-pack is $13.27 at Walmart for Bumpy.
Yeah. All right. So this is one I haven't had yet. It's called squeezed to death. It's like,
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, orange flavored. Okay.
Ooh. That sounds
Orange. Yeah, I haven't had that yet. I'm gonna review them. And this is cherry obituary.
good. Nice. I love that
Oh,
name.
wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna review these soon. But those are, I mean, they're really good, but they're just a little too much for this guy, price wise.
Well, you'll get
Yeah,
more.
they're a big brand. Well,
You'll get more, Billy. I'm not stupid. Hanging out with you, I know you'll get more. I ain't dumb.
there's other
Billy.
brands and
Oh,
there's other
right.
brands.
No, he needs to go for the best, and that's what he needs to do, Mr. Billy. And if you don't, you know you want me.
I think in our part of the country, you can do pretty good with the Polar seltzers. Those are pretty good.
Never
Made
heard
in
of it.
Worcester, Mass. You
These are
you
good.
get those
These are good.
probably, yeah.
For fillers, for filler water, these are really good. So I'm getting
Yeah.
this for
Make sure you get more tomorrow when you get
Right.
home.
If you guys want to bring me up, I can show you. I can show you just how
Wrong
bummed out
person.
that John and Nelly was hanging out with me.
All right, there you
Come
go.
on.
Go ahead, Mr. Bumpy.
Are you ready? Here we have it.
I want the video though.
Listen
on
closely.
your- Not you'll have to. He's acting.
no sound.
He seems so fucking bummed out. No, no, I'm not. I just, please wait.
You're acting, John and Nelly. You're an actor, and I know you are because you've acted before.
I want to watch that. Where's that video, Bumpy?
It comes out Tuesday.
Oh
John,
wow! So sorry,
John,
no,
John, I know you can hear me. You're acting. Yeah, I know you're acting.
that's funny.
I
Wait
think
to
you're a
see
good
that.
actor, John.
That's how he is the entire video. He's just like,
But John, you're an actor, John. You're a good actor. I love you, John. Don't ever forget it. And what's going on with the circle thing?
He may have been intimidated by you, Bumpy, with your massiveness, though. You never know.
But my massiveness, you afraid to get
Yeah,
sucked
but
into my
actor
black
John and
hole?
Nelly.
Never know, you know.
Gravitational pull.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
John and
rude.
Nelly.
He's the Annihilator. John Annihilator.
Actor John and Nelly.
I can't wait to see that. When are you going to post it?
He said Tuesday.
Tuesday?
John Millie Vanilli. No, I don't know.
He's pretty good. He's a pretty good reviewer, though. I
He
know.
sure he is, but he's an actor. He was acting in that video, dude.
Okay.
No, he was drunk.
I know, but he's a good actor when he is drunk, though. What is up? What is up there, legend?
Elbow.
Hey, what's up, my friend? Bree
Elbow.
Here.
Elbow's cool.
He's saying
Elbow's
legendary
underneath.
panel is here. Nice, thank you, Mr. Elbow. I appreciate it.
He lives in Florida by way of Rhode Island. Go figure.
Really? Nice.
Oh yeah. Rhode
I
is
got peeps out in Florida. One of them owns Born Free Pub.
Ooh.
Born Free Pub. That's
Liquor bar in Florida, yep.
you're talking about Elsa. You're talking about Elsa.
Real
Lion.
Yep.
Bruce Springsteen song.
Billy, you're talking about Elsa the Lion, right?
Born Free Pub in Florida.
Wait, but is it based off of Elsa the Lion? That's where the Born
Probably, yeah, probably.
It's a
What?
biker bar. It's a Harley kind of biker.
Oh,
Harley.
okay. So it's Born Free in that way. Okay, it's not.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay. What's up, Elbow?
He
He
I could
lives
go
in-
live out there anytime I wanted. He says that his cost of me.
Come on in,
Elbow's in the Tampa, Florida area, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
No,
just
it's-
elbow your way in here.
I know you can hear me. Jump on in, John.
Well, I was very impressed with that 90-minute dogfish hit. I got to admit it. It was damn good.
Ooh, I haven't had. That's a good one. I haven't had that
It
recently.
was very good, man. I was
Jump on in, John.
very similar to Babu.
So,
Very-
yeah. Oh wow. So the $1 million question.
Elbow,
So the
let me
big
know.
question
Which
is
one, and I could probably send you a link or send it on there. I don't know.
the big question since what was it? 5-6 years ago, I forget. So the big
That was
question
since
here
the
is
Big Bang.
is now Dogfish Head corporate America Beer since they've been bought out by Boston
funky
Beer Company for $360 million.
But they're not calling
That's
it
still like-
Boston beer, Mr. Eric. They're calling it.
We just went over this. I'm about just earlier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It was. I'm not sure it was like such a buyout versus like a merger.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Because Sam Callione still runs Dogfish Head.
Yeah, and he's on the board of directors for Boston Beer Company now. At least when that acquisition came out, yeah. So Boston Beer Company does some brewing of some of those beers. If you look at the labeling, you'll see some. At least
In
you'll see some
collaboration with
naming.
Boston.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
really? Oh, wow. I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna
But
do
to
like
Bumpy's-
A lot of the beers that they've been doing that Dogfish had been doing recently, it's not like what they were doing back in the day.
Well,
They haven't been the same for a long time.
Really.
They're putting out that kind of basic beers, trying to
But
like
you know,
appease to like the super nerdy crafters, the people that were searching out for the big, strange styles and
Like a
all that stuff.
120 IPA.
it says
Yeah,
independent craft.
like they got rid of a lot like the Noble Rot and stuff like that. That was
That was
those are the
awesome. I
beers-
love that.
Yeah, those are their beers that like people were like, wow, these are great. I'm sure that they cost a lot to produce. They probably didn't sell enough to actually meet what they needed to meet that. But that's what kind of brings the interest, And sometimes if you're a little ahead of your craft, you just got to try to stick it out. If you have enough revenue coming, they had enough revenue coming in. I mean, because they expanded pretty good. I mean,
True that, Mr. Bumpy.
with their
True that.
Dogfish Head 60-minute that picked up steam. That's pretty good one that they put out. The 90-minute, the 120. I think that reaches a lot of people.
I want to do.
I mean, the cool thing about the merger with Boston Beer Company too was that we've had stuff like the Worldwide Stout and the 120-minute both being aged in Utopias barrels.
That's right.
The 120 Utopias is that's the best 120 I've ever had.
That's really good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I usually don't like 120-minute IPA. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna read the literature on this here bottle. All right. And I think you're right, Bumpy. I think you nailed it.
Good luck to you.
It does say independent craft right there.
He knows it all, as usual.
So
Well, a lot of the bottlings do, these days in craft beer.
this one here says brewed and bottled by Dogfish Head Craft Brewery, Milton, DE,
All right.
Bradingsville, PA, and Cincinnati, Ohio, in collaboration with the Boston Beer Company.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
There you go,
Know
sir.
it all Bumpy and know it all Billy.
So that tells me that they didn't really sell out. Like, to the guys that do all the crappy adjunct
Mr.
crap.
Bumpy, would you agree with
No,
that?
no,
Mr.
no,
Bumpy?
no, they didn't. No.
No, it wasn't like a sellout. Like it wasn't a sellout to the big three. It was just they merged with another giant craft brewery.
Just
All right,
at
true.
the time, at least, however the merger dollars and cents worked, Dogfish Head was obviously at least worth $360 million to the Boston Beer Company.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a lot of money at the time for the craft beer, and that was well before nowadays, where you get more people than ever questioning if there's a bubble and that's about to burst of craft beer
Yeah.
and where it was at one point. I don't think so. I think the only problem, which could be a plus to in a certain extent, is there's probably way too many breweries, and how does each individual brewery really keep up with everybody, collectively?
Here's what I see as like the issue. I mean, you got oversaturation, which can lead to too many choices, which means that sometimes certain breweries that are putting out fantastic stuff might not be purchased because there's other breweries out there as well.
True that, Mr. Beer.
And then, but the issue it also lies with
Mr.
there's a lot of new breweries popping up, and not all of them are putting out good stuff.
Well, that's
Yes.
that's always
They
going
just
to be
kind
the
of
case.
pop out there, and they got friends and family, and they get hyped, and
Mhm.
people like give them like really good ratings, but then like you actually drink some of their shit, it's like, yeah, no, this
Yeah.
is like
Yeah,
not
no,
good.
yeah.
And you feel bad because you just wasted $17 for a 4-pack.
Yeah, but you don't know until you try it.
Yeah.
Mr.
That's why you got to go to the brewery and try it if you can. That's the best way to know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Or on a
true.
Well,
draft at a bar.
you know me. I always try the breweries.
Yeah.
Well, that's
There's-
that's only if they're local. If you're getting stuff that's like from another
Yep.
state that you can't get to.
No, you can't go unless I.
Yeah.
with wider distribution. Sure, I
Yeah,
get it.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
But I
So there's a
think it's-
brewer
I
out.
try like the new breweries. What I try to do is definitely pick up a single can of their stuff, and then if I find that I like their stuff, I'll pick up a 4-pack from them.
At least newer in the store.
You know, I'm a goofball because I never had this brewery before, and I drink all the the whole 4-pack, and it was not in one day, but I'm just saying in the past couple days, delicious. So I thank the Lord that this beer was good because I had a 4-pack of this, a 4-pack, and it was heaven. So I'm looking forward to getting more of this beer or their beers, not just this beer.
That's from Massachusetts, is it?
I believe so, Mr. Eric.
Okay,
But-
that label looks kind of sort of familiar.
Well,
There's breweries like Salty Bear from Costa Mesa, California, like right up the street from me, that doesn't can anything, but you can go to the brewery and get a crowler can filled up.
Nice.
And look, man, dude, that beer was freaking awesome, man. And I will go back.
Mandu
We'll
beer.
go back and do it again.
you'll probably go back tomorrow, Billy.
Man Dude
tomorrow.
beer, the official beer of the Big Lebowski. All right.
After my break, I'm taking a break on the 17th. Okay, just to let you guys know.
You'll
Good
come
on
hang
ya.
out, right, Mr.
For
Bill,
like 2 weeks minimum, okay?
Mr. Bill,
Yeah, he's
you'll
going to
still-
review the Liquid Death.
you'll still come on to hang out though, right? As long as you're doing that.
Yeah, I'll come up, but probably I'm going to be hitting the gym and cycling a lot just to get the ball rolling on that stuff. You know, I'm just going to try to get back.
You don't have to drink beer on my channel if you're not.
No, Liquid Death. Seltzer water.
But just saying, like, I'm trying to get, you know, a lot of shit.
Hey,
I've got a lot to
right?
do. I got a lot to do. I got a lot on my plate.
Speaking of that, Bill, what is your cycle nowadays?
What do you mean cycle?
Ooh. Didn't you get one stolen from you?
Oh, I got 14. Well, actually, it's a Centurion Ironman bike from the 80s.
Ooh.
You want to see it?
I was going by the female.
Let me blow you up.
Oh, I don't even know what
The
that is anymore.
menstrual cycle?
Start it up, Bill. Start it up. Let's see what you got to say.
Oh, it's right there.
Go ahead, Mr. Billy. Start that sucker
Get
up.
those
Come on.
chains
All right.
raced and oiled up.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that-
ready.
Is
It's a
that
race
kicking
bike from the early 90s. But you know what the coolest part about it is? The coolest part about it? Wait.
It's got a cup
Oh,
holder.
Oh yeah, baby.
It's got a sticker from Beer Man.
That's right.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
No, is that a girl's bike though? Because it's got the bar straight across. Don't the male spikes go down?
But Mr. Bill,
No,
Bill,
you got it backwards.
but Mr. Bill, you have an e-bike.
Because that makes no sense though. Because if you
Add it,
fall off your
like,
feet, you're
You
gonna crush
showed
your nut.
me an e-bike that you have too.
It was stolen.
No. He got
That
one.
was friend. I took it back. It didn't work, remember?
Oh,
Oh. That's a
I
racing.
bought a little Jetson e-bike and the battery was shot. So I took it
Oh,
back.
Jesus.
How many
Yeah,
times was it shot?
yeah.
didn't-
Was it in, like, a
5 or
gang
6. It's
shootout?
LA.
I didn't even get to ride it once.
I don't. Even if it was a brand new bike, why would the battery be shot? It's stupid.
It was.
It's a little-
He said it was near brand new, but I don't think. I think he lied. It was a young
what
dude.
Yeah.
It's what they call in the automotive industry a lemon.
He probably
That-
stole it.
You know,
He
That
probably
bike-
stole it. and sold
I
it.
knew it didn't look like a lemon.
what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy a 2-stroke gas engine. I'm gonna convert one of my bikes.
Nice.
Whoa, that's kind of cool.
It'll be
That's
like
how
35.
motorcycles.
But
That's
as
how
long as-
motorcycles
you'll be
became
you'll be so
motorcycles.
proud of me. I
Hey,
graduated and I'm up to 4 strokes now.
as
Yeah,
long
I can get a
as long
4-stroke.
as you keep the bike in your, but as long as you keep the bike in your place, and we don't have to hear about it.
Yeah, he knows that now.
They ain't gonna get stolen again because it was my
It's in your place. Exactly. It's gonna be inside, not outside. Thank you.
Well, yeah,
all my
that's how.
Unless you want
That's how motorcycles became to be way back
Right.
in the early days. Is that they were converting the bicycles with literal motors on them.
They
Think
sure
about
did.
how technology kind of progressed with the combustion engine. I
And if
think
it's
that
not a motorcycle now, it's called a cycle with a murder. If it's not a motorcycle.
to get
Yeah,
off on a tangent, I do think that the greatest invention of all time is the combustion engine, or any kind of an engine
No,
that
I just- you know
moves,
what?
helps to
I'll
move
tell you-
something.
But then
greatest
females
invention of all time.
showed up, and then everybody started motor boating.
You son of a bitch!
Invention of all time, the greatest invention of all time are baby wipes.
Oh,
Oh,
Nope.
Here's
nope.
something
You can't flush them. You can't flush them.
can't flush this. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
well, don't get me wrong. They were flushing them for years, but then they realized, wait a minute.
Ooh, look at that!
Yeah, no,
Hey,
you don't want to flush it. in your
That's some
septic.
serious loophile in there, buddy.
It's
We're
no
calling
good.
these the amoebas under the microscope.
Oh yeah, you got some yeast in there, Mr. Bill.
That looks good.
Let's say, Eric, you got some yeast in there. Let me see,
And we got some goodies
let
in
me see
that.
if I got some yeast. Oh man, I don't see any. That was fun.
Oh,
That's
I got,
I don't see any.
I've got a
I
yeast
don't see
infection.
any.
Furry owes me.
Let me
I
see
don't
that
see
cake
any-
again.
What I heard
can't
from Alex was, I don't see any yeast that ruins the fun.
Yeah.
What the wor-
That's lupulin right there,
Oh
dude.
man, I don't see nothing, man.
That's a lot of hops, dude.
There you go. That's the hops, baby. That's what we want. I
collect-
don't see no hops in here.
You could collect that yeast and make another beer with it if you were a beer man.
Then do it, Eric.
I'm not beer man. Maybe
Yes, you
Tanner should. Maybe Tanner should collect yeast from Modest Man, or just go to Modest Man and get some yeast.
Matter of fact, we need to get some Modest Man when we hang out, Eric. We're gonna see if we can find some Modest Man around here. I think we can.
See? Yeah, I know you wanted that. It's easy enough to acquire that.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I almost booked some hotel for the New Jersey trip, and I asked Tanner if he wanted to go in on it, and Tanner's response was, "Well, I was planning on crashing at BJ's." I'm like, okay.
What are you doing, Eric? Are you crashing at BJ's or not?
I'm gonna be in your area for 4 nights. I don't know if that's gonna work for 4 nights at BJ's, right? 4
That's
nights at
fine, that's
BJ's.
fine.
This was like a horror
Hey,
movie.
Honestly, I really don't care if you're sleeping there or not, because we're still gonna hang out every day.
Yeah,
That's all I care about. You know.
I didn't
So-
know what was more convenient for
Right.
for
Right.
anybody like that. But
Right.
to Tanner's point was he thought that would be more convenient and safer. I'm like, I could understand the safer part to that.
It might be
If it's-
safer,
if
but
it's a-
Eric,
If it's a beer related excursion for most people.
yeah, but Eric, but when you wake up, you I know you, Eric. I've hanged out with you in person in real life. You literally stop drinking beer 2 or 3 hours before you went home. So you probably do the same thing here. I don't know copyright, please. Nobody's gonna know me. Oh, is it Bumpy? Bumpy's gonna know me. Okay. You know me,
Whoops.
Bumpy.
Wrong person.
Oh, me, Bumpy.
Because I found a residence in Cherry Hill.
That's fine. That's
pretty
fine.
good. Holy
That's
shit!
fine. You go by what you feel, Eric. We're still hanging out every day, so it doesn't matter.
I was thinking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
And
good.
if I know that, and I appreciate that BJ, he told me and Tanner that if we needed a place to crash, we could do that. Yeah.
You have to understand,
I don't
BJ
want-
doesn't know you like I do. You're
No,
like
but he
me.
told me what he did. He did tell me that when I first said that I was the first time I mentioned it to BJ. I said, "Hey, guess what? I got the time off. I'm going to come over to New Jersey. Said, if you need a place to stay, you're welcome to stay." And
Right.
I still appreciate it from BJ. I'm still thinking about what I want to do with that or not. Yeah, I may do that. I may want to just have a place to kind of have to crash at, and then see you guys the next day. Yeah.
We're hanging out every day, Eric, so it doesn't matter. We'll be
Yeah.
hanging out every day, so it doesn't
I
matter.
found a residence in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. That's not far
Yeah,
away from you.
you're not that far from me at that point.
No.
You're good.
So I might do that.
I gave you my address for you to come here though to hang out. For a little
Yes,
bit.
sir.
Yeah.
That's what I'm calling HQ. I'm setting up around you, and we're going from there. You and BJ.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I gotta have BJ give me his. I mean, I know it, but I don't know. It's like I know his. I know his
Well,
apartment building, but we'll figure it out. I'll have him.
okay, yeah. I'll be able to either Tanner or myself, at least on Thursday, we'll be able to get over to
Yeah. Well, we won't see Tanner.
BJ is
We-
until Friday. He's
we
got
won't
Friday.
see-
He told me earlier he got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
Right, and you have Monday off too, but you'll be hanging out with
I have
him
Monday and Monday and Thursday. That Thursday through that Monday. Yep.
Well, you'll
Oh,
be
they broke the weekend up? That sucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive home 5.5 hours on my birthday. That sounds good.
no. The good
That's
news is,
Monday.
Eric, you'll get to hang out with me for a little bit on
Yeah.
your birthday. But
Oh no,
it'll be
we'll try to do something. Yeah.
Yeah, but we have to get you home earlier than usual because we want to make sure you hang out with your family for your birthday too, not just hang out with me.
Actually, that's something that they said earlier. It's like, hey, I'm actually gonna see you on your birthday. I'm like, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You are. You will. Might be a little late, but not too late.
Yeah, last year was at the Beale Street Music Fest in Memphis on my birthday. That was
On
nice.
your
That was-
birthmark day.
Keep it up.
Ooh, I do have a birth. I'm not showing you that.
No,
It
that's not.
costs you extra, Bumpy.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you, Eric. Let's not do
Thank
that.
you.
25.
What are we
cents.
drinking now? That's
No,
not
Well,
Bill.
never mind. I'm gonna shut up. What do you got? What do you got? Oh,
Passion fruit
oh.
hazy.
nice.
Shiner. The little
Yeah.
old brewery from Texas.
Mr. Eric, do you know what time you're going to be into New Jersey? I mean, you said you're leaving early, so I mean, you don't know directly because of hours, but
On
Thursday.
on Thursday, hopefully I get there late afternoon, between 2 and 3 in the afternoon.
Okay, so I might be able to work then. That'll be good.
Yeah, that whole thing with the whole Shiner, Texas brewery.
But I'll call
there.
you, Eric.
That smells different.
It's
I'll
the
probably
Scottsville
send you-
Brewery.
Yeah, that's
That's
the weirdest. Yeah, the weirdest thing because like they don't ever like post like their name of the brewery.
That smells different. Wow.
It's just their name. This is their name brand of that brewery, Shiner.
I think I smell the cactus water.
And who knows? Eric,
Everybody thinks it's Shiner Brewery, but it's not.
you might be here earlier than that. It already depends on the traffic. Who knows?
Absolutely.
You don't know. You planned 2
So
yeah.
5.5
It's almost like
hours.
Prairie Artisanal is Krebs.
It all depends on traffic. So
Oh.
it could be 7. It could be 7, Eric. It could be 7. As long
I
as
never
it-
knew that, Bumpy. Yeah. It could be set. Oh boy.
It,
So
no,
here's
it's
what
not
I
if, it's,
planned.
if you end up being stuck in traffic, it will be 5.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it depends on what I'm doing. If I get a hotel, that's the address. But my destination
Is
going
my
to New
house.
Jersey.
Is my
Well,
house.
yeah. But listen, my destination going on the trip is I'm not going on the George Washington Bridge. So my destination
Right.
is hit that is and I put it on Waze right now. Then I'll put some more addresses in there. But I'm gonna go to my saved stuff. I'm going to the Tappan Zee Bridge.
True
Then
that.
when I get to that bridge, I'll put in either the hotel's address or your address right when I'm on the bridge, and then go right from there. Because I looked it up on Waze, and Waze thought it would be really cute and comical to go through Brooklyn, New York, and then go
No,
on to
don't
the
do
George
that.
Washington
Do
Bridge.
not do that.
No.
No, don't do that. Bumpy's already dealt with that. No, don't do that.
Yeah,
No, I did that last year. I didn't. Yeah, I avoided that last
You,
year.
you
on
might,
a
you
Tuesday.
might as well
drive.
put that one in
You didn't
as your
drive, Eric.
final destination.
Oh, there better be a part 2 to that, Bumpy.
Sorry.
All right, Bill. The floor
It's
is
only
yours.
if you cheat death twice.
Keep it up, Mr. Bumpy. Go ahead, Billy.
Keep it up, Billy.
What are you doing, Eric? Okay,
Look at that head, Billy.
Yep, it's an Alex pour.
It's a
You're ahead of the
Billy.
game, Billy.
It's supposed to be an Alex Sport because we're Alex the Beer Masters here.
Pretty hazy, but I still saw sharpness of the light.
Sadie is snoring.
It's a dirty
Mm,
copper amber. Okay,
Dirty copper amber.
dirty copper amber. Tight head, nice head.
Yeah,
Pretty
that
nice.
sounds like one of my exes.
Yeah,
Keep it up, Mr. Bumpy. Keep it up.
but it's got an interesting note.
You're a saint, Bumpy. One day you realize that.
Yeah.
It's malty. I smell the cactus water for sure. Almost like a raspberry.
Mm. That's kind of like a hickey, right?
Pick up in the night with a stout.
Did you hear that?
I might drink that real slow because
Yeah,
I want to be.
you farted out of your mouth.
It's different smelling for sure. I'm gonna go for it. Cheers.
It's
Cheers.
different smelling when you fart out of your mouth.
I'll be.
Oh,
Oh, excuse me.
wow, that's a trip. It's got a tartness to it for sure.
Unbelievable.
Passion fruit, that's what it is. That's what it is. I'm picking up passion fruit. Yep. Boom. Definitely big time tangy, kind of passion fruity. But really nice head there. Look at that. Yeah.
Mm.
See, look at the similarities in Eric's thumbnail and mine. Big time passion fruit. Very tasty. See
Wait.
the similarities?
Yeah,
Well-
there's a lot of similarities.
That sounds like a toot right there. Let me try to get a better one for that. Let's see.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Let's do. How about this one? But my favorite of all time.
Oh.
Oh my God, dude, you have a Kermie.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
It's my grandson's. He just calls it frog. Hop, hop. Hop,
That's
hop.
cool, man.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
drinking this. Did you guys ever have this? This is from
He's got
Lumberjack.
Elmo, though. He likes Elmo. Elmo.
Elmo's really cool.
Elmo.
Guys, If you like Lumberjack Lumber Ales Brewing, it's a stout. It's a 12%, and it is a Lumberjack stout with coffee and maple. I have 2 of these. Well, in my car, I'm gonna get more probably next couple of weeks, so I can share this to Mr. Eric and all that. We'll see. I don't know.
Sorry.
I'm too full for another beer. Maybe I don't want to be too.
Throw some whiskey back. I understand what you're
Bathroom
saying.
and stick your finger down your throat.
Keep it up.
Yeah.
It's just like
And now
beer.
I'm just
It's just like you get that full feeling in your stomach.
Yeah, you're gonna
I'm-
barf.
I'm feeling full right now too, so I'm gonna
Nothing but boom.
really slow.
I'm gonna pour another whiskey. I do have to be getting to bed.
That'll
here.
dilute the foam.
I give you a spraying on that, Eric. I mean not Eric, Bumpy. You have to bury some work tomorrow. No.
I do have to. Yeah, I have to work tomorrow.
I'm gonna show you the cringiest thing ever.
Yeah,
Well, the good thing is,
my
like,
last
I'm
beer.
kind of like done. I'm done with the most of the training, so now it's just gonna be kind of like side training, being there for some moral support for everybody.
Well, you try to help people anyway, Bumpy, no matter where you're at.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll benchmark 8. That will do the trick.
Hell yeah.
Plastic jug of shit.
Mm. Man, this maple stuff's good. It's really delicious. Yeah, this is my last beer for the night, so I'm gonna.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, guys, if you guys can get this, please do. Everybody in the chat as well, please,
Handle it.
please try to get Lumberjack Stout. from Lumber Ales. Please do. It's good stuff. I've had a variant of it. I've also had the original, which is the first one. Well, not original, but from the actual brewery. Well,
Nice.
store, but this is from the brewery as well, or something. I guess it's from the brewery. I don't know. It could be from 12%, which is distributor, but it's still good.
Nice. I'll show one that I think people should try to get. That I think most people can get, even Bill.
Okay.
I got a review coming up on it, so I didn't want to talk too much about it. I mean, but it's WeldWorks.
Wait a minute.
This
I can
one's
get
double dry hopped Evil Haze Factory. Yeah. So if you see this one, this was like an older can.
That's not what you want.
Yeah, when I reviewed this, it was like over 3 months old, and it still drank really, really fresh. Pretty nice. Wasn't bad. So
Nice. That's what you want.
Times,
yeah,
kind of.
I haven't been like the biggest fan of WeldWorks, but this one was pretty good.
Do you have another 4-pack of that, Bumpy, to enjoy?
Huh?
Did you get another 4-pack of that so you can enjoy it?
No, this was left by somebody. This was like when I had my hangout. So I'm not sure who it was left by.
Oh.
I did one today though. That was I picked up from the Packy. They're out of Massachusetts. Never had anything from them before. So this beer review will be coming out. Mill 77. Fantastic can art, especially if you're into space stuff. But yeah, this one was Eric. You ever had anything from Mill 77? They're out of Massachusetts.
Maybe, but it sounds not super familiar.
Yeah, so this is super. It was super hoppy. Like it was green hoppy, and it's a couple weeks old. So this is one of those ones where basically I'm talking about like I think it has the potential of being like a very good beer, but it's just so saturated with greenness, with hop burn and everything else that it's like.
I wouldn't like that then.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where it's like like if you get like a fresh like Trillium or Treehouse or something, it's like sit on it for like a month or two.
Okay, you guys want to see the most cringy video I have? This is my original trailer.
Wow.
It's in the private. I just made it public.
It's not in the private. You just put it in the comments.
Oh man, did I?
Yeah.
Oh well, leave it. It's cringe. It's totally cringe ball. Cringe ball, dude.
Check it out, chat. It's cringe balls.
It's cringe ball. Trust me. Say no to drugs.
In other words, I'm going to open this bottle
Say no
with
to
a
drugs.
drumstick.
Just trust me.
Have I
Say
opened
no
this
to-
bottle with a drumstick before? No.
I don't know what you brought up Elmo, so I thought I would bring up my original trailer.
Hey, this is why do I forget his name? Tanner, East Coast Liquor Reviews. He brewed
Tanner, huh?
Yeah, I got the Tanner beer. I didn't wash this glass.
Tanner.
Not the right glass for Hefeweizen, but here it is.
Ooh, that smells weird. Nap time, Alex?
Nah. Once I'm done this, I'll be I don't know, see what mood I'm in. But this is
Whoa.
Well, that damn Tanner brewed a beautiful looking beer.
It's
Close
from
to West-
Northern Brewer. I think it's called Mark's Hefeweizen. Their brew. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, this guy Mark. He brewed a Hefeweizen once.
Oh shit, Bumpy's laughing. Oh shit.
Is that your welcome video? Is that what people see when they join your channel?
High on drugs.
Oh my god!
Uh-oh.
Like, that's perfect. I love it. Anybody
No,
can
don't
understand.
say that, dude. Don't say that.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Link
it's
in
so
the
crazy.
description. Link here. There you
Oh,
go.
okay. All right. So like I'm a fan of like The Walking Dead and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that could totally be like
Oh
when
my
Daryl like got tortured when he got
Oh no, really?
brought in
Oh no.
to the sanctuary.
I used to watch that show religiously. Yeah.
Anybody can be
No. It's so cringy, dude. It's the cringiest thing ever, dude. For real.
That's sweet. I like it.
On some other news there,
Guy.
there we go. On some other news there, Alex, to Tanner, I think he was gonna try, probably with this exact beer, he was gonna try to bring some of that to New Jersey, whatever he
Yes,
ends up brewing.
Mr. Tanner has said that. Yes.
This is really good. I was very surprised. So I went over on Saturday when we were going to review the Beer Man's different beers that he shipped out the last time, because he was trying to ship it out to as little people as he could. So he gave Tanner and I the cans, and he shipped it to Tanner. So I went over to his place and tried those, and he had me try one when I got there of his beer that
Nice.
wasn't really chilled, and one that he had chilled. And I'm still, I know it was a kit and everything. Don't get me wrong about that, but I was very, very surprised that the way that it tastes, there's nothing wrong with how it came out. Absolutely nothing. I would have thought that for your first time ever brewing a beer, there was something. I'm saying this honestly.
he didn't
I would have
get-
thought something would have gone wrong, but nothing did.
He didn't get
Well,
a Mr. He didn't get a Mr. Beer kit. He got an actual kit, like with
Yep.
with
It was the beer
Tanner.
ingredient kit from Northern Brewer.
Tanner's beer is what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
he
Yeah,
did not-
there's nothing
he
wrong
did
with
not,
it.
He did not get a
Oh,
Mr.
yeah,
Beer kit.
dude.
Eric, he did not get a Mr. Beer kit because
No, he didn't.
There's two different
Oh, just give me one.
buckets. There's the cleaning bucket, the sanitized bucket, and then there's the bucket that you throw. Yeah, it's going to be good because it's not a Mr. Beer kit. Again, I don't know that because I never had a Mr. Beer kit. I have it, but I've never used it.
Eric,
Yeah, there's no real
Sorry.
difference between a
Sorry.
Mr. Beer Kit and the other ones. He still used like
Looks
liquid
good.
malt extract. Mr. Beer Kits, that's what they are. They have like the extracts and stuff. You know,
Eric,
basically what it is, it just gives you like a 1 gallon vessel to ferment in,
Oh,
and some bottles. It's a good starter kit. That's why I started off was with Mr. Beer, and I did 3 brews with that and said, damn it, I think I'm ready to quit. And then somebody was selling stuff, and so like they were just gonna get rid of it basically. So
right.
for very cheap, I got a bunch of bottling buckets and other things. So then that kept me in the game. And then I got a recipe that was put to. It was a recipe from a professional brewery.
Oh, that's cool.
As their clone beer. But then the store I bought it from, the guy who also became a professional brewer, who was running the home brew store, tweaked the recipe because it's like, yeah, we don't have these hops, and this seems a little bit out of date. So I'm just gonna kind of update it.
Oh.
And I brewed that recipe. It was a punk IPA recipe. And it
Nice.
was like that beer came out really good.
Well, you do know it all, Bumpy. Why?
are you
I
gonna
don't,
brew
no,
again?
I don't know squat. I'm following recipes. So yeah.
Bobby,
Yes,
are you gonna
Bumpy
brew
will
again?
brew again because I'm going to keep asking.
Yeah, I'll probably brew again. Otherwise, I have a lot of money invested into something that is going to be useless and worthless.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Because the amount of money that I have, like each one of my kegs is like $115. I have 4 kegs.
And you have a kegerator that's right behind you.
Yeah, I have a kegerator right there.
Yeah.
So I have 4 kegs.
Right.
They were all bought brand new Italian kegs, stainless steel
Mhm.
Italian kegs. Each one was
Nice.
$115. There's no way that I'm going to get that money back
So, what's keeping you
on
from
any of
brewing?
that.
Because he took a break, and
I took a break. It's time. It's my fridge that was the used fridge. I had 2 fridges when I bought this place that it came with. So one of them became a fermentation chamber. So I have a Johnson controller. So I can adjust the temperature so I can brew lagers as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so I can manipulate the temperature in the fridge all the way down to
What would
all
I
the way
say?
down to freezing.
Yeah.
Mr. Bumpy, when COVID hit, you had to change it to a regular fridge.
That's what happened was when COVID hit, probably about 6 months in, we started realizing like the shortages on the shelf. So then the wife was like, we should probably stock up on food. So my fermentation fridge became a real fridge and freezer again.
But
And-
it's still a food refrigerator and freezer.
It still is, but now the wife went out and bought another chest freezer, which now sits next to my geyser here. So I can just throw my frozen foods in there.
Good. Let's get back to
So
beer.
you don't want to
I just
prove in-
and then I just gotta find the time. I gotta take
You'll
a
have
day and just clean everything. I clean all my stuff out. I gotta get new
Tuesday,
tubing and
Wednesday,
stuff. There's no
Thursday,
use in
Friday,
trying to
have
save
time.
something that's been sitting there for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Clean, so.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you have time. Like you used to do.
Well, no,
Well,
but I
we-
mean, I watch my grandson a lot too. Is the other thing now. But
Teach
I'll
him
find
how to prove.
yeah, I'll
He
find
can
time.
prove
I just got to do the initial clean out of everything. Order some new stuff, tubing and stuff that's not expensive, and get some grains, and I can get back into it. Fry up some spiders and wasps that have made home in my
In the tubes,
Bunsen
probably.
burner.
Yeah. I mean,
It's not
honestly,
it's a bayou burner. It's what you would use to like make like a crawfish boil.
Boy, yeah.
Yeah,
and the crazy part is, the last time beer came out of those tubes, see Eric doing spin-offs again. The last beer that was out of that tube was the beers that we were drinking, which was your barrel aged beer, which was freaking heavy.
Well, that was actually the last like I don't know 3 weeks to a month ago when Tanner, Turtle Man, and Nelly were over.
I probably
was
drink
what
them
kicked-
all.
Yeah, it was the same beer. It kicked the keg finally.
Oh, so it did last a little bit long. I
It
swore
did
we drank
last.
that.
Yeah, so I had some left, and it finally kicked.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wow. I
Yeah, so
swore we drank.
over 2 years, in the keg.
Wow, that
that's
is
my last home beer.
comical. Holy
Hey,
shit.
dude.
Yeah, but I
Wow.
sworn we drank everything in that keg the
No,
last
you
time.
didn't. No. Nelly
Wow.
almost did. I think he had like 6 or 7 pours out of that before.
Oh wow!
But it
yeah.
came out even better. Like with the extra aging, it was even more like it was fudgy.
So did you bottle it or just kegged all of it?
No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
all kegged. Yeah.
Only-
Didn't bottle
kegged.
anything.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Yep.
He did bottle a beer called Trish the Dish. It was great beer. It was like
Wow.
brewed with wine. It was brewed with wine. And what else, Mr. Bumpy?
Oh, Trish the Dish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that was an imperial stout that was I had added some wine to it. So
Huh.
to kind of make it. Yeah, I think it was wine and I think I soaked some. I think I had some wood chips or some type of like wood,
So good.
like that I soaked wine in to kind of make it taste like it was barrel aged, like a wine barrel aged type thing. And then added that to the imperial stout. So it kind of had it was a red wine mix with a very chocolately stout.
Yeah,
Russian.
it was based off of the legendary Trish. I mean,
Well, because she liked wine, so yeah. it was-
exactly. Yeah,
Right.
She's a wine girl, that legendary Trish, for sure.
And
So you
sour
definitely
cream.
gotta be like a chef, huh? Like a scientist chef.
I think
Kind of-
one of my best achievements is my ghost smoked teleporter.
I never had that yet, Mr. Bumpy.
Telly's my oldest dog, and then I made this porter after him. So it was a porter, but I just called it Telly Porter, which is like a teleporter. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
word. But I made a whole series. So I have I had a chocolate teleporter, a vanilla teleporter,
We need to do that, Mr. Bump. I could try it.
and then I made a ghost smoked teleporter, which I used.
I'm sure
I
that's
used some, I used some smoked malt to give it a little smokiness.
Cool,
Then I actually added ghost peppers
oh,
to the
dude.
boil. So
Mexican
it
hot
kind of had
chocolate?
this like heat that would kind of like first couple of sips, you'd be like, yeah, there's no real, like, I can kind of taste some pepper. And then it would start to build, and it was like, oh wow, there's actually heat to this. Because it was like a ghost, you know, it'd sneak up on you.
Can you make
It worked really well.
I'm
Can
sure he
you-
will, yeah.
Can you make the teleporters, the original, the spin-off, so I can try them? Because I've been wanting to try them for the past couple
Yeah,
of years.
I got all
Yeah.
that saved in my Beersmith app. I still have it.
Okay. But I'm
Yeah,
saying,
I
would
still
A couple of would you send a couple of Tums with that while you're at it?
do some Tums.
Dum.
but no, seriously though, Bumpy, since you have that, can you brew that so we can try it all free?
I have the recipe. I can brew it. Yeah.
If he can brew it, he will brew it.
Hell
I-
yeah.
I mean, I
Future
created the recipe. I
Yeah.
created
Yeah,
it.
it's your recipe, Bumpy. You're based off your dogs. Come on, Chief.
Well, it's not based on
Make
the
your
dog.
grandson do all the hard
It's
work.
not based off your dog. You said teleporter. It says tele vanilla.
I mean, the porter itself is not based off my dog. It's just I used his name.
That's what I meant by basing.
Teletubby.
No,
Oh.
I haven't seen Teletubbies in freaking 20 years.
Okay.
or more.
Wow.
I mean,
But yeah,
I remember that. They were freaking.
but yeah,
Remember
Tanner's
La,
first.
La,
Oh, the point I was making here with the beer that I'm drinking is
Go ahead, Mr. Ed.
I guess it's at the end of the day a Hefeweizen from Northern Brewer. Tanner brewed it. I'm just surprised at the end of the day that nothing wrong went with the beer. Nothing wrong happened to the beer. He did good for that first beer, and I think that's, you know, it's like anything else in the honeymoon phase. You found a new girl, you're like, holy shit, this is the best thing since sliced bread. That was me last year. Holy shit, I found this new band. I got to listen to all their catalog now. Holy shit, I found this new brewery. Wait a minute. But he's going to get through the honeymoon phase and see if he really likes the brewing process, if he wants to really stick with it. I think he probably will want to, but he'll see where his level of interest goes as he brews through these other three. Yeah, he's got like 3 other beer kits to brew through.
He looks like he'll really enjoy brewing it. To me, he looks like
I
he's
think
having
so
fun.
too.
Yeah.
Me too. He's already passionate about the hobby itself.
You know what? Hey, I'm more than willing to review his beers if he wants to send me some.
Yeah. This one's got a graham crackery kind of a maltiness to it with the
That's
banana
nice.
bread.
You know what? He does the most important thing when he's brewing, I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what that is?
Sanitization.
Nope. You have to
Oh.
stare at the beer.
Jesus Christ. Oh, wait a minute.
Staring at the beer helps when you're brewing it.
Oh, not when I'm drinking it.
Mm. You have to stare at it while it's brewing.
It ain't gonna drink itself if you just look at it.
Keep
That's
it
right.
up, Mr. Eric. But yeah, Mr. Eric, I guess you'll let me know when you're in New Jersey, or I could just call you and you'll let me know if you're TTA or whatever. Even if I am.
Absolutely. Yep.
And okay, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta leave. I gotta meet up with this.
Sorry, I gotta leave. I wish I could say that to my job. Sorry, guys, I gotta leave.
No. I've already told one of my the owners and said, hey, I was may not be there, but then I may be there because now I know unless something changes with you, I'll able to work at least for a couple hours.
I don't know whatever you want to do. If you can take the day off and just like that's just easier for
Yeah.
you. Yeah, everybody needs a day off from time to time.
Well, I don't work every day. I only work Thursdays, but either way,
I
I can still take that day off just in case you come out of nowhere because you plan to be here
Yeah,
early.
you're stalking him at his house.
Yeah, he's gonna meet me here.
Be looking through the windows at night, peeking.
I'll be going, Aunt Patty, knock, knock, knock. Where's Uncle Russ? No.
Yeah, scratching on the roof.
Eric, where you at? Eric?
I think I'm in a town called Trenton. Help me.
Oh, there is Trenton, New Jersey. You're correct on that one.
That's
sir.
not a good town. No.
You can call him and you can call and say, Alex.
I've never been in Trenton. I've already
I'm
went
in
through that.
Edgewater, New Jersey. Edgewater, New Jersey. I found a James P. Madonna. Help me. No.
Well, Eric, you could stop by James P. Madonna and bring him along. He still owes me anyway.
Yeah,
Hasn't met me yet.
He's way super close to New York City. My way.
I know. I'm playing with you. Don't do that. I'm just playing with you. Don't worry about that. I'm just having fun.
Up your ass and alligators. Oh, wait a minute. Shredder. This is a drive-by duck goose. HV.
Greta, is that you? It looks like you. I don't know if it's you, but I think it is.
Mr. Cleveland, can you give me a reason why you stopped commenting on progressive discussions? Whoa, that's a topic for a different YouTube channel.
What's the topic, Mr. Eric?
Progressive
topic.
Discussions is James C. Madonna's channel. And
Yes, those are
Tommy Carroll said,
legendary.
Mr. Cleveland, can you please give me a reason why I stopped commenting on progressive discussions?
Oh, well, that would be, yeah, you have to talk to Mr.
That was
James.
a very interesting comment. Didn't make anything.
Yeah, that would be James P.
If,
Madonna.
unless you know the guy, yeah. Unless you know the guy. I used to join, he used to do shows on Sundays Sundays, and it was, well, it might have been politically charged, which is sort of fun in its own way. Or he would spin the wheel, have people's faces from YouTube on there. He's
Oh
making
my
a-
God, I know, I remember that.
I didn't like that whole thing, no.
Mr. Eric, do you think, listen, Eric, do you think he had my face on there too? He had your stuff too, probably, but
Do I remember? No. Do I think that he did? Yes. But do I remember that? No.
why do you think he did? Why would you?
Because he is. I don't want to say James. This is probably not the right thing to say, but
Let's talk about it all first.
me saying he has got no disregard for life. Me meaning he doesn't care. Meaning, I guess what I mean is he doesn't care about somebody's personal feelings.
Well,
He
then
put
he knows
miscellaneous beer reviews on his little spinning wheel in the middle of it, and sure, it's a spinning wheel that he puts topics on, and then wherever the wheel spins, you discuss that topic. But in the middle of the wheel was BC Beer Reviews is a sleepy drunk
Yeah,
bit,
James
or
James
was,
is a son.
Do you think he
or
can do
was
anything?
miscellaneous.
Sure.
Say that again? No.
Do you think he can use this?
Yeah, probably.
Give it up. But no, Eric, I think we're gonna have to look at those videos.
There you go.
Eric, we need to look just to have a little.
Oh
fun.
wait, you mean you're gonna play Columbo?
Yeah. This way,
Well,
James knows me.
All right. Well, I gotta go to bed.
I know you have to go to. I know you have to go to bed. Eric, Bumpy, thanks for joining, bud. I'm having fun.
Yeah,
But
nice to see you again.
Thanks for having me on. It sucks that I got to work in the morning, but I do.
Well,
So
hey, hey, Bubby. I think of it this way: you only work Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Hey, you're good. You're good.
yeah.
I think of it positive. Don't shoot
The
me.
long days though.
Like-
So
I know.
Life
I'm
isn't-
trying, yeah.
Life
Somebody-
isn't free.
No.
it's not fun when
Life's
you go to
not
work
free.
tired and you have to work more than half the day.
I give
All
you
right.
strength. But
Sure.
either way, Bubby. Try to have a good day at work tomorrow. Cheers, my brother.
Oh yeah, I'll do my best.
All right, my
darn
brother. See you
Hey,
soon.
bro.
At least I kind of know what I'm doing, whether I'm
Good.
half asleep or not.
Exactly.
That's
Oh,
positive.
oh,
Bye,
God.
Bumpy.
Later, Bumperoo.
In 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
There he goes.
What about, well, is there, I'm trying to think, is there such a thing? There's gotta be, right?
What? What thing?
An imperial wheat beer, an imperial Hefeweizen.
way.
Why not?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
There's Imperial Stouts or Imperial.
Didn't the one beer man brewed one, right?
He did brew a really good Hefeweizen. His was really good.
Was that a double? That was really good, by the way.
Well, his thing, he'll figure. If I have to criticize anything beer man related with the beer, it's just I don't want to say consistency, but it's
Yeah.
like kind of figuring out how to take that recipe that he may want to design and brew and actually like trying to get it super, super, super close as possible, at least in this ABV range. Now, the other side of the coin to that positively is, oh, my efficiency is really good. So you get even a greater ABV for your dollar bill.
Cool.
Right, which is positive on that. He does so good on the brewing, like the ABV wants to just keep going. Like figure out a way to get it to exactly where you want, and then you've got that's another part of your brewing that's probably really like honed down really well.
Yeah. So
Why does it do that, and how do you get away from it? Getting
Well,
away
we're-
from it, right?
when Alex sets this down, you guys want to do a little short off air,
Hmm.
and we'll watch
Sure.
the Greg's beer review together.
Well,
Oh.
well, I mean, we can shut this down now. I mean, we can do it now, so we can. I mean, I can relax and.
You got 7,000 people watching. We got to keep up. With
I
7,000 people.
know, but I still want to hear the. I mean, I guess we can stay on for a little bit. We can stay on until 10:30. Stay on until 10:30, and we'll shut down. So we can watch the.
That
Mr.
is
Billy.
24 minutes for Mr. Bill.
Yeah. So 10:30 it is. All right.
Woo.
Because I do want to watch the Billy stuff. That'll be badass. That'll be cool. Even though it's not Billy
It
himself.
is a 20-minute long video, just by the way.
What is Greg reviewing in these videos?
Babu, beer man.
Oh, really?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it.
if it's Craig's beer reviews, I shouldn't have a problem. He's my friend.
No,
You know
Greg
what?
is
We
great.
should just put this on. We should just put this on right now. Then come out.
I don't know. Wait a minute. I don't know. I don't know if I'm friends with him. I don't. If you're talking about Craig from the UK, I'm friends.
No, Greg. You know,
Oh,
Greg, the old man
Greg,
with the beard,
Greg.
and he's
Wait,
reviewing beers.
Greg with the beard. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm friends with him on Facebook. And I haven't talked to him, but I'm friends with him on Facebook. But I don't,
Super
watch
cool,
the-
dude.
We should watch the video now and plug Beer Man.
Put it this way, Alex, if it wasn't for Greg, me, Eric, and you would not even know each other.
I'm going. I see your Greg's beer reviews, and I'm going to
Eric,
raise you Jay
Eric,
Terrio.
you can put it up. I don't think I'll have a problem with it.
No, you won't. No.
You won't
I
have a
raise you
problem.
Jay Terrio, Louisiana beer reviews.
I mean, it's
It's the latest one he did, man. It's the latest one he did.
How did I not notice that one? All right, let's check it out.
That's because you're an Eric. You didn't notice it. Maybe I don't know.
Well, you
Just
know,
came out this morning. That's why it came out this morning.
I have one can of that
Look,
left.
You have to understand, Eric.
You do?
Eric,
I do,
you have to
yeah.
understand, I watch
Yeah, so do
YouTube.
I.
I watch YouTube stuff, and I watch YouTube. You know, history of YouTube, and they say, "Oh, you want your original content," but I don't. You know, I have to make sure. I don't know if I have to have Greg's permission. I don't know. I've never had any issues.
No, I don't think so, really.
I don't think so. I did one of it this morning on my blog. I put
Yeah,
it up.
that's true.
Beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today.
Cool. This is cool.
This is still my content. So good.
Here's Babu.
Let's see what's on the Eric fridge today.
Well, it's good that Greg actually reviewed it. I didn't think he actually would.
He normally doesn't either.
That's because he's a Greg. That's why.
Yep.
Oh, Greg's don't.
Hey everybody, welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews today. Thanks a bunch for stopping by.
Yes,
Guys,
yes,
we're going to
yes,
step
yes,
out of the
yes,
box today.
So,
I normally do not do this, guys. I normally do
Hey.
not review homebrews. And the reason for that is because there's no reason to. Even my own or
Nice.
somebody else's.
just because you're a
Because
Greg, you don't want to do it.
You watching this video, 99% of the time are not going to be able to get your hands on this beer because it's a home brew. It's not brewed in any.
Pause. That's a
Yes.
very positive. It's very positive that he says I normally don't review homebrews, but we're going to hear probably the exception to why he actually decided that Beer Man was
Yeah,
the
but
one
he
to
said
review
he said himself that he don't even review his own homebrew. He should.
it. Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
Greg. What are you doing, buddy? You owe me, man.
Yeah.
in any massive quantities where a bunch of people can get their hands on it. Being a home brewer, myself at one time, not so much anymore. I haven't brewed in quite a while now, guys.
You definitely owe me then if you don't brew anymore.
Some people it becomes, to me, I got into home brewing and craft beers and all that, and you see the direction that I have ended up going in. A lot of the other people that were friends of mine or that were in the same brew clubs that I am went more serious into actually opening their own breweries or becoming brewers for other people.
You could do that too, Greg.
Breweries. So
He could.
it became a
That was-
way of living. It became a job. It became a lifestyle. It
Tommy.
became their dream. So, and again, with that being said, this guy is not. I think his name is Steve. He goes by the name of Beer Man. Has a YouTube channel, and I went and checked it out. I hadn't heard of him, guys. I don't pay attention. When I first got into beer review, this may be a long video, guys, because I normally don't review homebrews. But
Right,
when I
you should
first
be making
got
a beer
into
Yep.
beer reviews and all that stuff, I didn't want to review stuff like this because you couldn't buy it. And then having all of my friends that were in the brew club go in the directions they went in and become head brewers and I mean very successful people that own their own breweries and brew amazing beers, guys. They do. So with that being said, this beer came to me by the way of Bill when he sent it in the beer mile package, and I'm going, well, don't know anything about this. So when I went to Bill's channel, checked it out, and seen this, that Steve had brewed for him, and I got to looking at Steve's channel, and
Yeah.
this guy's pretty damn serious into brewing beer. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to open up his own thing
And
one
he
day.
will,
because
Mr.
He's
Greg.
very serious.
Oh,
And he will.
He even has his own.
Not
He does his
he
own
will, he
cans.
doesn't.
I mean, that's how serious he is. Of course, I didn't make my own bottles, but I bottled beer, and then I got the kegging beer because it was easier to put it in a keg than it was.
That's why everybody
50
kegs.
bottles.
Yeah.
So,
right, Greg Jr.
it was a convenience thing for me, but since I was doing all the drinking and wasn't passing out the bottles or distributing the
Right.
bottles to different people, put it all in one keg. It's all carbonated there, done deal. A lot easier, a lot quicker, a lot faster, a lot better. So he contacted me and well, didn't contact me. I contacted him
Wow.
and thanked him for the package and wasn't sure I was going to review it, guys, to be honest, because nobody can get this. You can't get this. He brewed this for Bill. I'm pretty sure that's what Bill is saying, that Steve
Legendary.
brewed this beer for him. And he sent him some, and Bill sent me one of them. So, Bill, thanks for sending me one
There
of
you go,
them.
Bill.
And I'm going outside my box by reviewing it. I have nothing to go by other than the video that I watched
I haven't tried that beer
Bill
yet. So
drinking his. So, with that being said, guys, this is a West Coast IPA. On the side of it, I mean, this is serious here. I mean, this is bubble gut. Bubble gut.
yes, the beer man knows everything, Greg.
Craft beer.
Don't even mess
Greg
your
is
face
2
up
row
right now.
caramel 40L, Cara Pills, and Victory. So there are your malts. The hops are Galaxy, Belma, Strata, Barb Rude. And the yeast is Omega West Coast Ale 1. ABV is 6.8%. IBU is, he's estimating at 67-ish. And it was canned on March 14th, 2024. Pretty damn fresh. I am super blessed and appreciate this so much that I am going to review this on camera, guys. So thanks again to
Here we
Bill
go.
for sending me one of his
Thank you,
personal
Bill.
beers that
Thank
was
you,
brewed just
Billy,
for him.
Greg.
That was so awesome. I do appreciate it. Feel blessed. And I'm hoping my channel can share some love to Bill's channel and especially to Steve's channel, Beer Man and Beer Hounds.
I'm going
Channel.
to show
Please
you.
Yeah.
go visit both. I will have links to both channels on this beer review. So I have subscribed to both. So
Whoa.
do the same. Don't make me slap you. All right, let's get into this beer,
Oh,
guys.
Greg, you're
I have
tripping.
nothing else to go by other than what I've seen Bill say and do. So West Coast, let's find out.
Here we go. Here we go.
And looking at the equipment that
Oh,
Steve's
please.
got in his place going on,
Yeah,
that's serious.
Beer Man
Serious.
knows everything,
I ain't,
Greg.
I ain't lying. He got some nice equipment,
Alex.
and I think the man knows what to do and how to make a beer.
I should send beer.
Oh, yeah.
I should send Greg
Super heavy
Yeah, don't do
looking
that.
malty.
to
This
jump
might
on
get
here.
into the Dogfish
Personally,
90.
Nah, don't do
Not
that.
quite that big in ABV
Plan on
yet,
doing that sometime in the future.
as a 90 would be. That's about all
Yeah,
I'm going to get in there.
I'll be
This is a little bit bigger can than a 16 ounce. If y'all look at the beer mail video,
It is a little
you'll
bit
see
bigger
this
of a
can's a
can.
little
Yeah.
bit bigger than a 16.
Yes, it is.
Finger and
my
a
brother.
half head on that, and it is a super rich, caramely, toffee, rich colored West Coast style. Now, this
Come
is what I remember the West Coast styles being. This is before cloudy New England styles. If you could get a West Coast style that
Yup.
had that much body to it, you were getting something good. But it was going to be a little, probably, depending on where your palate was and what you like to drink, a little bit more on the maltier side than the
I don't
super
want to pop
hoppy
up
like
with this
an
last
East Coast
can. I
style
don't want to
gonna
do
have.
that. No.
So he's estimating
Right.
67-ish on the IBUs. That's a really good looking beer, but I got a feeling it's going to be a little maltier than what your typical IP is going to. Let's find out. I don't want to be judgmental.
Greg, you'll be getting a link. You'll be getting a Facebook link
Hit it over
from
to you.
YouTube, to hang out sometime in the future. Can't wait. Do some beer reviews.
That has got a really nice aroma.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
I was
Wow.
expecting a malt bomb, guys. I really was.
Your man knows everything,
That
Greg.
smells very, very pleasant.
Does it? It is.
It's got a crisp caramel,
Wow.
pine.
Is it possible?
Commercial. Yay.
No, commercials. No, I don't want no commercials. Oh, no.
Skip ad.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Greg, why do you
I'm
have
Very
getting
good
some
commercial.
berries. I don't know if it's raspberries or strawberry. Maybe a little hint of strawberries. Very, very pleasant smelling beer.
Greg.
Wow.
for having commercials.
I can't wait. I got to dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Bill. Cheers, Steve. Thank you both. I do
Cheers,
appreciate
Steve.
it. I hope
Greg, cheers to
All of
you,
my
Greg.
friends.
I'm looking forward to meeting you. I'm going to have you on my YouTube soon.
jump in there. Check them out, guys. Let's dive in. Cheers.
We sure will, because you'll be on my channel next couple
Here we go.
times. Cheers.
Oh, man. Yes. Now, this is going to be the opposite. This does lean toward a Dogfish 90 base.
I
To me.
am.
I am getting that strong caramel toffee base, along with the pine and berry.
Huh. Yeah. I can see that.
That's damn tasty.
Oh, shit.
Bill, thanks a bunch for sharing one of these awesome beers.
Beer man, you make tasty beers. Yeah, you do.
Sir.
Well, that's damn tasty. I'm sorry y'all can't get your hands on this, and I
That's a
feel
good
damn lucky that I
review.
got my
Holy
hands on one of them. Anytime you're gonna take somebody that's into brewing beer as much as this guy Steve is doing, beer man, and it's like the German pronunciation, BIER, man. I'll put those links in the description, guys. Please check out this channel. This is a serious home brewer. I ain't lying.
Yeah, man. Good review there, Alex, so far.
It's
Yeah,
such
but I
a
look at
pleasure
Greg,
when
I
you
know
get,
it's a person
or
on
get to
Facebook.
meet somebody or get introduced to somebody that's just passionate into brewing and making good beer. Not just making
Right.
beer, but making good beer. As Steve is, and some other people that are usually in the business by the time they're his
Whoa.
age.
Whoa.
So he got a late start, just like this old man did. If I'd have got into craft beer 20 years ago, it may have been, I may have went into that profession instead of the custom cabinet business or something, into the gun business like I did the last 3 years I was in business before I retired. But it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell because when you see and watch videos of somebody that's passionate about what they're doing, you can tell. You really can tell if it's a chore
You
or
owe
if it's
me,
something
Greg.
they
What does he owe you?
are really, really into.
Can't find his
So,
name
guys,
on Facebook.
again,
Oh, he
I
friended
think
me.
I think the beer man is it's probably like me. Probably wish he'd got into it a little sooner in life.
That sounds about
With
beer,
that
man.
being said, we're gonna do the swirly swirl and the backward swirly swirl and the triple swirly swirl and into the glass we go, guys. And I know this is a long video, but this is probably a special occasion because I don't review home beers, and this is a home brew. So again, thanks to both of the cats, the beer cats involved in this.
Beer
Steve and
cats.
Bill.
You're a
Guys,
cat.
you're gonna go sip on this one.
Right now,
I
it's
like
the
it.
Master 2.
I got them back a little bit. Not a
Here we
lot of
go.
lacing on this, but to me, guys, this is like a light version of a Dogfish 90. Rich caramel, toffee, malt base with a hint of some citrusy pine. And I'm getting berry-esque qualities, whether it's raspberries or strawberries. But definitely a nice, like I said, to me, so this is like a
I
Dogfish
think so,
90
Tommy
light.
Carroll.
Because this is not a 9%er. This is almost a 7, 6-point-ish. Smells awesome. Final choke.
I don't
Alright.
show.
I don't know what happened to Greg's beer reviews, but I know I'm friends with him on Facebook, and I don't know why I can't find him. It's pissing me off. It's
He's
driving me-
not joining at 10 o'clock at night.
Wow. I
No,
like
but
it.
I can't
Very
find him on
delicious.
Facebook.
Very rich. Super
Where's-
caramel toffee on this. Absolutely a pleasure to drink something like this.
Damn.
I like it. I like it, guys. If I'm giving this a grade, it's definitely a solid 8. Solid 8.95 for me on this.
95 from Greg.
This
Damn.
is what a West Coast style used to mean to me. Big, heavy, thick. Of course, most of them weren't 6.5. Most of the ones I'm referring to were like 8 to 9%. But they were heavy, and this drink's like that. Except you got that much alcohol. It's a light version. I keep saying that. It's a Dogfish 90 light. That's what it reminds me of. But I don't remember getting any berry acid qualities from a Dogfish, but I am getting a little bit of that on this one. But anyway, I don't want this to be any longer than it is, guys. It's super tasty. I wish you could get your hands on it. I wish I could get my hands on more of it. So,
There's a
Steve,
way to
if you
do
feel
that.
inclined to send me more, I'll be happy to review anything that you produce, sir, because it looks like
Looks
you're
like
well
Greg
on your
did.
way to being maybe a head brewer somewhere, or you even having your own brewery.
All right. There's Greg, everybody.
Yep.
Greg did.
There's Greg, everybody. So Greg would be a good person for.
I'm already
Apparently, he
subscribed
reviewed
to-
his beers.
I'm
Apparently, he
already
reviewed his
subscribed
beers.
to it.
I didn't ever see that happening, and he
That's
gave it a
very
very positive review. So if he
Very
wants to send,
inspirational.
if he wants to send some beer to Greg, I guess at this point in time, I would be confident he probably would review it. I didn't think he would ever do that. So wow, wow,
He broke
Wow.
the mold. He broke the mold.
definitely broke a mold.
I'm gonna go wee wee.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Greg.
All right. Holy crap. There you go. Greg's beer reviews, everybody. Go subscribe to Greg. Right, Alex? Right.
This would be Greg, right? I mean, that's Greg right there, right? Greg.
Yeah, that's Greg. Whoa. Yeah, that's Greg. All right. He's a good old Southern gentleman.
I don't understand why he's not friends with me on Instagram. That's very
Wow.
strange.
Hey, Alex, do you, I know this was a question to Tommy Carroll, from Tommy Carroll and Mr. Cleveland, but do you think this administration in this country is trying to ruin this nation?
When it comes
I think
to-
so. If you want to get political, I don't
When it-
know. I don't
when
want to
it-
do that necessarily, but I would agree with that statement. I think they are trying to ruin this country.
at least this one, yes. I don't think the other ones, but maybe this one, yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what I was trying to say is that I'm surprised Greg is not friends with me on Instagram because he's friends with you on Instagram. He was friends with me on Facebook.
Oh, damn.
You know-
Really? All right.
I don't understand why he's not friends with me anymore.
He probably has so many different people that watch his show. It's hard to keep up with,
Yeah, but why would he stop being friends
entire
with me?
community.
But
I
why
have
would he?
no idea.
Why would he stop being friends with me? That don't make any sense.
I don't know. Some people from time to time just kind of clean out the friends list of social media,
Guess
which
he's not
which
telling me that.
which is literally nothing personal to an individual person.
No, because but he's still friends with he's friends with you and all my peeps. But
I don't know. I haven't talked or watched that guy in years. The last time I watched that guy was literally right now.
oh wow, no, I
haven't kept up with him for a while.
I like his channel. I really do. I want to be friends with him. He did friend me on Instagram. I think he friended me on Instagram. I don't know, but he did friend me.
Well, people like him. I'm just trying to think about this. So, late 20, probably like 2008, 9, 10, 7 maybe, but 28, 9, 10 probably was when the beer reviewing on YouTube was really taking off. And I remember I turned 21 in 2010. I probably told this story before, but I turned 21.
Go ahead, Mr.
I turned 21 in 2010, and I remember always hearing about a local brewery towards the border of Rhode Island on the Narragansett Bay. It's called Westport, or it's in Westport, Massachusetts. It's called Buzzards Bay Brewing. So that's my introduction to craft beer. My father would have it and bring it along back home, and I got into craft beer from him. So I remember getting interested in craft beer, and he was on what do you call it, Beer Advocate. He doesn't really use it anymore. I haven't used it in forever, but there's where I get into craft beer, and then somehow you go on YouTube and you run across Jay Terrio, like everybody does, right? And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, and I friended him on Facebook, and I'm thinking to myself while watching one of these reviews at some point in 2010, and then I thought about this, and I messaged him in 2010 on Facebook and said, how would you be able to do a thing like a Skype call where you and I got together and we reviewed a beer? How would you do that?
Right, that would be cool.
And he figured out at the time that Google Hangouts on Air could be linked through YouTube.
Yes.
He figured that out, and then he sent me and then he decided to do something with that and said, hey, can you get, I think it was Miller Genuine Draft. I guess
why I did not join. That's weird. I'm surprised I didn't join at that time.
That was 2010. Literally, that was 14 years ago. I'm not even joking. I've been doing this for almost 20 years, and I don't have enough subscribers. But here's what I'm getting at. So he figured that out. He told me, go get the beer. Here's a link. All right. And I don't want to make any claims or anything like that, but I felt like with that particular Hangouts on Air, with that Miller Genuine Draft, we were probably the first 2 people on planet Earth to do a live beer review on YouTube. Wow. I don't know anybody else that did it prior to that. I really don't.
I did it 8-9 years later.
I'm talking about 2010, baby.
I know, but I'm saying I did it 8-9
He figured it out how to do that in 2010. We were probably the first live beer review stream in the world. Nice. Thomas Metal. I don't even have 400 subscribers. I'm doing something wrong at that time. I have 401. I don't even have 500. We can get there. But the point is,
how many subscribers you have now?
Probably 401. The point is that Jay Terrio and Thomas Metal 75 figured out how to do live beer reviews. All right.
Legend status.
14 years ago, here we are.
But
I just thought that was kind of weird.
This is my excuse.
It's crazy. It's crazy. 14 years later, you're friends with me.
Yeah, it's not crazy. Good people are they're a commodity. They're hard to find.
I'm going to pick out. I'm still listening, but I just don't want to chew on camera.
You
That's
stick
okay.
with the good people, Mr.
Go ahead,
Bill.
Mr. Billy. Enjoy your dinner. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. You stick with the good people.
But no, it's crazy how, YouTube.
Listening.
I didn't join YouTube because I didn't have a phone or anything. I had computers, but I didn't know how to do that crap. And so, obviously, once I got a phone or a cell phone, not the first cell phone. The first cell phone was a flip phone. You have internet, but you can't look things up and watch videos. But by 2016, 2015, I think I've had an iPhone. Yeah, or at least a Samsung. And that was like a phone I could still make videos and go live. So yeah, that was the beginning of my iPhone era. Even though I didn't have an iPhone yet.
Oh my God! I still
I'm
have.
not drinking. I'm not drinking that right now. No.
Oh my
Or
God! He's got one. I do. Hell yeah!
No,
dude.
I'll drink this instead. There you go. Hot bullet.
What
There's
do
your
you
West-
still have? You still have your Samsung phone? That's cool.
Yeah. But like again, in 2010, in that late 2000s or into 2010, I think that Skype, before even Zoom ever occurred,
I've heard of Skype.
was
I've
the-
heard of Zoom. but
Skype
I've
was
never
the
used it.
Skype was the big thing. I remember that was the free version of having internet access and calling
Yep.
somebody and then doing a live
Yep.
or doing a real-time video
That was early.
video call
Yep.
with somebody. So my thought was,
cool.
again, to Jay, even beyond how do we do this on YouTube? Like, is there a way that you could do something like a Skype where we could be on a Skype call,
Right.
but then have it recorded and record us on Skype? And then he
Right.
figured out YouTube Hangouts on Air could do this whole thing, and it could get linked right over to his YouTube page. And that was actually, in hindsight, it was kind of a wacky platform, the Hangouts on Air, because
I was one of the last people that used it with you guys. I was.
you know what was crazy about it though was you give somebody you put out a link, and there's no basement.
Yep.
No,
If you got
I
a
remember
link,
that. I remember that.
if you got a link,
Eric.
you went up. If you got a link, you went up on air instantly.
I
there was
remember
no,
that, Eric, because I'm one of Eric. Me, you,
Yeah.
a lot of other YouTubers were the last YouTubers that
Eric?
used
Yeah.
Can you
Google
find one of those old videos by chance?
Can I
Mr.
find
Eric,
one of them?
please. Yeah,
And
you can
play it right now.
Listen, Eric. You can
Play
look
it right now. I want to see it.
Eric. You can look up
Maybe.
my channel.
I can find that first Thomas. I can find that
I'd love
first
to see
one
that.
with.
I want to see that.
I could probably find that first one with Jay. I bet you
I'd
somewhere.
like to see
Well, if
that.
it's on your channel, you'll find it. If it's on your channel, you'll
If
find
it
it.
was on, I don't remember if it was on my channel. I'm gonna look
Play
for
Columbo,
this.
Eric.
That'd be
Hashtag
interesting
Blake
to watch that. That'd be legendary. That'd be kind of historical to see that. Actually,
And you know what? It is historical.
That's on
because
Jay's
I'm
channel.
one-
That's on Jay's channel.
Okay, I'm one of the original.
you
I'm
just have
one
to
of,
private.
I'm gonna look for it.
I am one of the last original. Billy, I'm one of the last original Google Hangouts live streamers. I did use that up until a couple years ago. I
Yeah.
did. I'm one of the last ones with,
Wow.
with other peeps. With other
Before you're talking before what's it called? Stream
2010. Yes, I'm talking about after 2010.
Yeah.
Not before, after 2010, because I joined.
Mhm.
I joined in 2016. I started doing
Mm-hmm.
live streams with other peeps. Not my channel. I didn't have a channel. I had a channel, but I didn't. It
So
didn't
this is a really new thing, huh?
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Google Hangouts was around for years. I've never used it until those couple years before it shut down, and then we found
Mhm.
StreamYard. So yeah, I'm one of the last few people that use Google Hangouts, and I can prove it. If you go onto my channel and you scroll all the way down, you will find that. You will know because you'll see boxes. You will see boxes on the
Right.
bottom. I'm telling you. I mean, so it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I mean, and then John and Nelly, the last time we had a StreamYard, when he did not StreamYard, John and Nelly said on the last day, "Oh, they're not getting rid of Google Hangouts because it's still live." but then hours later, it was gone.
Yeah,
That's
that
why.
review is not even on his page anymore.
Well, let's go. Let's call him real quick. No, don't do that. Don't do that. He's sleeping.
He's got reviews from. He must have. He must have. Gotten rid of some stuff early on in the channel.
When he owes me, he shouldn't have done that. He owes me.
I bet you I can find some cringeworthy Thomas Metal 75 from that time period on Hangouts on Air. I bet you I can.
Look it up.
I'm down to see that.
Yeah, cringeworthy. Let's go to what?
And Eric, none of my live streams are off air. And none of them,
you're not gonna get any. You shouldn't. We don't have access to all of the stuff that will give you the copyright infringements these days, so you shouldn't have any of that. So I used to do a lot of music and shit and stuff here, yo.
What do you mean I won't get? What do you mean I won't get copyright? Because I got permission from.
Well,
you.
nobody on these Google Hangouts on Air knew how to like copyright infringe anything.
Yeah.
So the audio in the background won't cause any of that to happen.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm
Because
getting
it's
at.
so old. Is it because it's so old?
No, because nobody was like playing and showing clips of stuff. It wasn't as
Oh.
sophisticated as StreamYard.
Yeah, they were all just learning how to use their little cheaty cell phones back then.
Shitty cell
Let me
phones.
see Where's me? I don't see me. And I'm getting pissed off. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll
Let's see
look
if
at this
I'm
really
here.
quickly.
Where's me, Eric? Where's me, Eric? I'm gonna see if I'm in here.
Massachusetts beer review is
I used to have a giant beer cellar. Now I don't anymore. No.
Well, where is it, Eric?
That's at my house.
You're out of your house now, Eric. What are you talking? I'm confused.
is back with you all again. I don't have the biggest collection, but I like to show you what I have in my beer cellar. Now, the first one I have in my hand, and I have had it in the refrigerator, so that's why I wanted to take it out and show you, is the Shipyard Brewing Company's Smashed Pumpkin.
Ooh, good one.
It's a very nice pumpkin beer if you are in that New England area or you get the distribution of the Shipyard beers.
You knew
I recommend this one. It's not, it's not too pumpkin-y, but yet.
By the way, this is 2015.
Yet it's not like pumpkin
so a year
from the
ago.
Southern Tier
It's a
Brewing
year
where
before I
it's
did this stuff. Okay,
just
no.
entirely tasting like pumpkin pie, canned pumpkin pie with a graham cracker. This one has a lot of that, but I think it's a little bit more subdued than that. You'd have to try it to, tell for yourself. It is.
Yeah, dude.
Again,
When I used to
9%
film reviews.
beer, and I've had this one.
You still
can see
reviews,
that.
Eric. You still do beer
I was
reviews.
In
24 years old.
2013 in December, and it was $7.95, I think.
That's a good
Varies
beer.
between stores. All right. First started cellaring, I bought to cellar was the Bigfoot barley wine from Sierra Nevada. This is the 2013. Bought it in March.
Got one in my fridge right now.
I believe. Yes, it is. It is the last one from that 4-pack. I'm trying to save this for as long as humanly possible. It is a 9.6% alcohol by volume.
Eric.
I believe
No.
that they vary between the years. I have 2 bottles of
that shirt.
Yes.
the 2014 vintage, and this one is
I go
also
put the shirt on there,
9.6.
okay.
So
No.
I like I said, I think that they vary from year to year, but I'm not entirely
Let's see how
sure.
much
I
that shirt
did
is dated.
check out the channel here for the review. I did a review with Ethan's beer reviews in Ohio.
That guy doesn't
and,
review anymore.
Louisiana beer reviews.
Yeah,
Jay
yeah.
Wait a minute. Ethan's
and
beer
we
reviews.
reviewed the Bigfoot Ale. I reviewed the 24.
Come up.
Yeah, remember Ethan's beer reviews in Ohio?
Look him up. I'm gonna look him up.
He's not around anymore, I don't think.
With those guys,
Ethan's
and
beer
it is just
No
it's
hate.
one of the biggest hop bombs,
Baby,
biggest
come on.
hop forward bitter American style barley wines you can find on the market. I forget,
It
it's like
wouldn't be
100
him,
IBUs or something like that. But
It is,
you
yeah.
gotta really like hoppy beers, and you
Yep.
have to like
What do you mean
a
it's
barley
him?
wine to get an enjoyment out
It's
of
him.
it, I think. But I highly recommend that beer. It is so nice to just drink and
A
sip.
year ago.
Yeah, I got 3 bottles from that I bought in November 2013. Born on date, it says, was born in 2012, is the Brooklyn Brewing's Monster Ale. That's their barley wine.
Oh shit!
It was a
And I wrote
well. Guess what,
November
Bill?
2013.
It was really fun having a cellar, but guess what happens when you run out of beer and you have the cellar left? You drink the cellar, and that's why the cellar is gone.
Eric, it looks like he has music stuff. Why does it say
What
Ethan's
COVID
beer?
does.
I don't know, Alex. Go figure it out. I don't know.
That's what COVID does. You probably drank it during COVID, right?
I drank it well before COVID.
Oh shit! Okay.
This is 2015, and I drank it well before that.
Damn. All right.
Are you sure this is this guy?
I don't know, Alex. I don't know.
See that they list the ABV on it. Yes, they do. 10.1%.
You know who he is.
In Brooklyn Brewery, Utica, New York.
I don't know what people are doing this day and age, Alex. Sue me.
Now, I don't think,
I'm
I'm pretty sure that they discontinued this beer.
Hey, really quickly, you see this little white looking strip here? What I used to do is I would take masking tape, put it on the bottles of the beer, and label when I bought the beer and what the year of the beer is when I bought it. So I would know when I go back into the cellar. I've been aging it since this time it was bought.
She's watching them minutes.
I'm not really sure why they discontinued it, but they discontinued the beer.
What's his name?
A lot of people like
Ethan Beer
to include this beer.
Who the F knows? It probably was beer reviews, good sir. But if you're gonna watch him and try to find something new, you're up your ass in alligators on that thought.
He did a guitar 7 months ago. He was playing guitar.
That's not a beer review. A lot of these people. Here's what I've learned since I've been doing this in 2010. There's been so many different 88 iterations and people that have gone in and out of reviewing beers on YouTube. Half of these people that I mentioned to you now are not even around anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've been around for a while. People are not around anymore.
What about this
in
guy
their
right here?
cellaring
That's the sad part of
that's
life,
another
ain't it?
Ethan guy. He's still around.
Isn't that the sad part of life, dude? People just come and go.
Anyways, we'll get off of this little beer cellar tour. I wanted to show you something from the Hang Up on Air, right?
I don't know. Is that him, though, Eric? Is that him?
No, it's not. You're trying too hard to find this dude for no good reason.
Was this him, though?
You're trying to find defunct beer channels. Why?
No, I just want to watch him anyway. Is that him, or you can't see?
I don't know.
That's probably not him, Alex.
You know what he looks like, Eric. Why are you playing dumb with
He
me?
looks like a bitch. No.
Eric
Does Marcellus Wallace look like a bitch?
Ooh, I saw that pirate beer. I saw that pirate.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta go to the live button here. Live button. There we go.
The pirate beer.
Here we go. Here we go, Bill. Live. Ooh. Ooh, the first live. No, wait a minute.
Old lives. Okay.
A beer review and discussion. Were we all on
That's
this?
the beauty of YouTube, though. It kind of clouds all your shit, dude. I love it.
Oh shit! Oh, Harry Meadows was there 8 years ago. Holy crap! Bro.
Wow, 8 years ago. Shit.
Let's do this
Yeah.
one. And, here's Ethan's beer reviews there, Alex. I found him.
Okay. Let's see if you can send me the link.
Hang out there.
Everybody out there in
Oh my God, look at Ron.
land. This is
Oh yeah, you guys look younger.
That's Rontario.
Master Beer Reviews.
Oh yeah.
Two special guests today. We got Jay over in Louisiana on Louisiana Beer Reviews.
Nice.
This is what 8 years ago or
And we
something.
got Mr. Ethan of Ethan's Beer Reviews.
Oh,
So
dude, heavy.
What is it called? Ethan's what?
Well, Ethan and I collaborated on trying to get this review done for
I just
a
want
couple
to get his
weeks now,
channel.
and
You're not listening,
we both
but
decided on doing the big monster beer known as
Ethan's
the
Beer
Big
Reviews.
Foot Barley Wine Ale.
All right, I'll look it up
I
again, but it'll
believe
come up.
Ethan and
Or
myself have a
10 years
2014
ago. Shit.
and Jay's
5
got
years
his
ago.
2013 one. So
I could have gotten the 2014 at the store today, but I didn't know this was going to happen, so I didn't think about getting it. I wanted to try to age
Beer
this for 5 years,
reviews.
but, I have
Well,
another
that's
bottle
Mr.
that
Bill.
I have 2 bottles, so I'm going to try to age the other one for 5
Yeah.
years.
maybe we'll find in our review of 2014 a slight variation from yours, vice versa.
Why did you want to do this beer? I'm just curious.
I was trying. Ethan and I were coming up with beers, and I'm trying to think about.
You
well,
have to
maybe
find
we
me his
both have
channel,
something
Eric. I
that
can't find it.
Or that we're aging or
He's
something. that's
he's
sitting
not on
around
YouTube
and we
anymore.
don't have to go and make a special beer.
Rep his
trip for it.
channel's
I
still
mentioned
there
this beer
somewhere.
and say, hey, that'll give me an excuse to review it finally.
Although maybe
Well,
because
here
it doesn't. have it.
Anyways, here's your StreamYard from 9
Yeah,
years ago.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, if you go, I did the
Yeah,
You have
last.
to open it to open it.
Eric,
and
what I'm
review
trying
it,
to say,
so.
I did the
Sometimes
last
it's
live
hard to,
streams too. I did last live
Absolutely.
streams on that too.
So my bottle of the.
This is what
2014
StreamYard used to look like,
said
people,
it's
before it was a thing.
9.6.
Wow.
I did it too.
Or
though.
I YouTuber.
90
What I'm trying to say is I did
I'm
that
not
too,
gonna
Eric.
hold the screen
I
too
did
much
it too the last couple of years before it shut down.
Dude,
Congrats.
this is way. If I showed you what I was doing in 10 years ago, it was nothing near this.
You were doing beer stuff.
No, I was doing fucking
You're doing
like
drug stuff.
cell phone fucking videos, man.
Oh, nice.
I'll show you one of them. How about that?
So can you help me find Ethan's beer reviews, or that channel doesn't exist, Eric?
I don't think it exists. And if you're looking for it, it's not going to have much content on it.
Let's
Shit,
do it.
that's crazy, Eric. You go really far back, dude.
We'll look for it when we hang out, Eric. So that
Oh,
done.
Jesus fucking Christ. You're
I'll
hell
make-
bent on Ethan.
I'll make sure you're buzzed before we do it, so you don't get mad. Eric, you know me. I like to investigate. I like to investigate a bump YouTube channels. Why not? It's fun. Hey, it's like exploring, man. Love it.
Yeah.
Hey, the boy. Oh yeah, I love you, Eric. But having fun with you. But that's true. What I
You're a legend, Eric. Eric, you're a legend, dude.
Am
Hell
I
yeah.
really? I don't know.
You are. You're a fucking legend.
Well,
10
PA
years
Brew
ago.
News was going. PA Brew News was going at the exact same time I was.
What do you mean? What are you talking about, Eric?
You remember PA Brew News there, right? Yeah.
Yes, I do. Yes.
He was going around. He was doing the beer reviews around the same time.
Is he still doing it?
He's a drunk. I don't know. I think so.
He's a drunk. Eric, you're a trip again, man.
The dude literally used to get drunk and eat raw steak and then fall asleep on air.
Oh, that's not good.
Nice.
I was up. I remember the time I was playing the arcade and I'm up till 3 a.m. I must have been up on a stream with him till 3 a.m. on like a Tuesday. I'm like,
Well,
what
you
the
did
hell? I gotta go to bed.
You did it arcade with me off air. You didn't do it on live stream. You did it with me.
No, but yeah.
I'm gonna put
Yeah, you're not-
my first beer related video from 10 years ago. Okay.
Jesus. 24.
This is fucking funny, dude. This is fun, kind of actually. Sharing each other's
But it's
history.
true though, Eric. If you go all the way back to my
There he
videos,
is.
my first videos were the first video was YouTube Live, and then the videos after that was Google Hangouts. So I did use Google Hangouts the last couple of years before they went gone. Check it out, Eric. You're on there, I think.
No idea.
What?
I said no idea.
I think you're on there though.
I think
Look it up.
you might be a millionaire. How do I? Oh boy. All right.
Check it out then. Go back to my videos all the way to 2018 or whatever or 2019 or 2020. That's when I did my live streams. I don't remember, but I know I did that early.
Yes. Sir.
But you didn't look it up, so you owe me, Eric.
That's right.
Okay. I'll owe you a couple of Treehouse beers in May. That sounds good.
Hell yeah. You know I'm having fun with that.
Hell yeah. All right, I gotta write this down. I gotta write this down. Apparently, because I can't copy and paste.
Oh man, you can't copy and paste.
No.
You want me to try to do it?
No.
Okay.
7.
It's a pretty good one. This is a classic, dude.
Come on, Ethan.
It was my
Ethan's beer reviews is dead.
Eric, did you ever talk to Ethan since then?
Yeah, he became really fat. I think it was all the beer. I'm not even joking though.
Are you still talking to him now?
Not recently. I think I am friends with him on Facebook, probably still. No, that does not mean instantly you bring him onto the channel though.
You got to make sure he's still good.
I'm not asking you to bring him onto the channel till we know he's doing
Still
gold.
got to vet him. You know, he might have been taking drugs since then. You never know.
Right.
As Bill Hounds would say, he's as sober as a dober.
But Eric can play Columbo and see how
He's sober as Glenn Drover.
Ooh, as a drummer?
Yeah.
He wasn't chubby, Eric. You're
a drummer for voice. He's the drummer of Voices of Ruin.
All right. What the?
And you know what, Eric? It's true what you just said. YouTubers, right? If you're a food reviewer or a beer reviewer, or come and going, meaning whether if they don't want to do it anymore, or they have another life. What I mean by that, another life is meaning they have something else better to do than be YouTuber. Even though it made them happy, sometimes you're up in your ass now gears even so much, and you might not have to do it anymore. I don't know.
The alligators are up to their asses in electric eels.
I love it. But no, Eric, let me know when you can find out Ethan's beer. You're gonna watch his videos.
He's dead.
He's not dead. He's still alive. Your friends on Facebook. Don't play this game.
He's
videos.
You found him. You found him. Found him.
No! Stop! Bill's video is not available anymore.
What? Oh, it must be on private. Hang on. Let me undo it.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens live as he unprivatizes his own video.
Yes.
Live. Yeah, it's on private. Hang on. Let me do it. No, it's public. It should be there.
I have a video that's private because of someone threatening us getting murdered. But
yeah, it should be there.
What the world?
You remember this, Eric? You were there when those two.
I do not remember any of that.
It's public, dude.
Well, it says it's not available, so I don't know.
Where is it? Let me see. Let me take a look. Oh, there it is.
Let me share it again. Let me make sure you got it right. Copy.
Another thing to type.
Oh man, that sucks.
It's okay, Eric. You're drinking beer. You're relaxing.
No, I'm not relaxing. I'm not able to relax. I have to find out about defunct beer tubers for Alex.
I swear. That's gonna be Noogie's coming around to you, Eric.
I was literally about to show you my head. Here you go.
It's in the side.
I knew I was going to say that. We're going to just go to your damn YouTube channel.
Come on, let me see it. Let me see it. I don't see it. Hold on. Let me take a look. I don't see it.
This is not Ethan. That's not Ethan. That's a different fucking Ethan.
Oh, you found it? I'm kidding.
You know what?
On my Facebook.
You know what? Let me go to my own channel.
I'm putting it on Facebook.
Why would you go to your own channel? Why?
Because maybe I was a diligent boy and I linked his channel on my video.
Don't.
Well, you do know it all, Eric. I've been saying that to you for years. One day you're right.
Man, I'm getting too tired of YouTube. All right, shut up about the video. What the friggin' hell?
Buzz
Oh, maybe. Let's see.
Oh, there it is. Hell yeah.
Hell no, I didn't link him. But we were drinking in 2015, 2013, and 14 barley wines from Bigfoot. So there you go.
I'm having fun with you, Eric. You're my buddy.
That
don't-
video only has 130 views since 2015. I'm a big old YouTuber. And actually, I lost subscribers. I only have 398.
Oh my God.
Come on, baby. Where's that YouTube channel? I'm getting that itch. That has to be scratched.
Jesus. You know what? I'm gonna have to find Ethan on Facebook and said some guy named Alex said he's got an itch for you.
No, not like that. I just want to watch the videos. Just playing with you.
There's so many different people from
I know. I'm just playing around, Eric.
from the early 2010s in the beer reviewing that were really, really, really interesting. That got me wanting to do it.
Hey Eric,
A lot of-
I'm gonna go to Metal
Yeah.
Meltdown right now, dude. It's in the comments. It's Metal
Oh, cool.
Meltdown. I'm gonna go there right now and hang out. If you guys want to go, it's pretty awesome. It's fun.
What are you talking about? I'm
Cool.
confused. I'm confused. What the hell is
Heavy metal program on YouTube.
Yeah, it's really fun actually.
Wait, he wants us to actually go there live? I'm confused.
I don't know if you do that, but I'm gonna go hang out there in the comments. I can still stay live here, but watch them and watch them. But it's in the comments. He plays awesome music though.
Hey, Eric, I'm an idiot. I'm just having fun with you. Please understand that. Because it was
You're an idiot.
I'm not a
Let
true
me-
idiot.
Let me see here. Let me put
Look
the
up-
math together. Alex is an idiot, but I've devoted days off from work to going to see an Alex in New Jersey. He couldn't be quite the idiot that he says he is. No.
I'm not an idiot, Eric. You met me, Eric. Don't play that.
And we're on your channel.
Yes, exactly. I'm playing with you, Eric. You know this. But no, but it's you have to understand, Eric and Billy. It does excite me to find other YouTubers, regardless if they're rebunked, meaning they're not around anymore. I think it's funny, Eric. I'm sorry, I can't. It blows me-
The heyday of the beer reviewers was like the 2010, 11, 12, 13. Right there was
Yeah.
the day.
And
If
also-
you guys are still on, when his stream ends, I'll come back.
Awesome beans, Mr. Billy.
Because this only happens
Cheers.
once a week, and I always look forward to it. So
You go ahead and take care of that, my brother. You're still hanging out, man. It's all that matters, my friend.
I put the link if you guys want to go check it out. All right.
Hell yeah, Mr.
We
Billy.
may do that.
All right, man. Latex.
Cheers.
Later.
But no,
Yeah, I
Eric,
really don't think that Ethan's Beer Reviews is a channel anymore of YouTube.
It probably not, because I looked up other Ethan beer stuff and I found that I thought I found
You found the
Ethan's-
wrong guy.
I thought I found Ethan's beer, unless that's the same guy and
You did
changed
not.
it. But probably
No.
not, because no, he's gone. He's gone. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's going on YouTube, not going on Facebook, as far as I know.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, we have video evidence that Ethan's Beer Reviews was a thing. He's from Ohio. He was out
That's
of the
pretty
Ohio
good.
area, so he would review a lot of the Midwest. He reviewed a lot of Midwest company beers.
He probably just got tired.
Obviously,
He probably had kids. You know, listen, or sometimes these YouTubers do still do beer reviews or whatever. But sometimes,
yeah. Jay and I. You could talk to Jay Terry. You could even talk to Jay Terrio because again, since 2010. So, I guess to preface, and you could get the sense from the Hangouts on air that we were doing.
I did
is
it.
That
I did the
is
Hangouts.
that
Oh, yeah.
so the whole reasoning why a wild card Wednesday is on a Wednesday is because
love it.
even back in that early 2010
Mhm.
era, they happened on Wednesdays. They were always on
And I liked it.
Wednesdays,
And
and
I
they were
liked it.
always at 7:30 on an Eastern time. So by the time at some point, years later, when at the first time that Jay said, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I don't have any more ideas for topics for these
Right.
Wednesday night programs.
Right.
I'm like, I'll do it.
Oh yeah.
And then I just made it wild card because it just made it so much more to me. Now for Jay, I get it, right?
Right.
There is quite a there's something fun about having a topic and you going with that topic, or
True
everybody
that.
drinking the same beer and reviewing that beer, right?
True that.
Kind of like what Tanner does on Mondays with one specific whiskey. It's fun that way
Right.
too, but I find
What we used to do
that
too. Yeah.
I find that's much more inclusive with the wild card format, where you can bring whatever beer, wine, and spirit you want every
And no
Wednesday.
stress. And no stress, Eric, and that's why I love
Yeah,
it.
but this is why Wednesdays are the day of the week, because Jay did this way back in the early 2010s. It was
Until he
Wednesday.
said, I can't do it anymore because I ran out of stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
And you know, it's funny though, he still does the Wednesday stuff though, in a sense, if I remember correctly.
Because he came back and then he asked me, "Oh, can you do another?" He asked me, "Well, I'm not saying anything. I'm not being negative.
No, you're not. You're Eric.
So don't take it that way." At one point,
I'm not.
into me
Right.
doing Wednesdays, once he said, "I don't have anything other topics to do,"
And I
I'm like, "I'll do the
respect that.
Wednesday.
I
I'll
respect
do the
that.
Wednesday." And then at one point he said to me, "Can you do another day than Wednesday?" I'm like, "No, we've been doing Wednesday since like 2010. No,
Exactly.
I'm gonna do a Wednesday. You said you didn't want to do it, and I'm doing it."
Yeah.
So that's why that's why he wants to call his thing Joker's Wild, and mine's the Wild Card.
Well, it's a spin-off of a year's. Yes.
No, it's a spinoff of the thing that he didn't want to do anymore. It's a spinoff of his own goddamn program, really.
That's true. That's true.
So what I used to do with the Google Hangouts on air, that really got me more and more into beer. So I can't thank Jay enough, really. This is all positive towards Jay Terrio.
Well, yeah, it sure is.
I'm not stroking his ego, but this is like all positive on that, right?
Right.
Some people say if it wasn't for this person, it wouldn't be here. But literally, if it was for Jay Terrio, I think 99% of beer tubers would not be around. But
Wait. Are you saying if it wasn't for Ron Terrio or obviously Brandon and Trish, because they got me hooked on it too, and Alan, so all of them, are you saying if it wasn't for them, me and you
no,
would
I'm not
have
saying
never
that.
Oh,
No, I'm not
sorry.
saying that. I'm literally saying if it wasn't for Jay Terrio, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing right now.
Well, he's a saint then, Ron Terrio, and I wish he would understand that.
Yeah, I guess he didn't.
I met Ron Terrio in person. He was pretty cool. I want to meet him. I want to hang out with him.
Yeah, he did go on your channel with you at your house. That was cool.
In person, yes, unless it's a ghost, but there was no ghost for sure. I don't think so. But yeah, I really want to hang out with him again. He was cool as shit.
I wish he still had that. I wish he still had that video of us doing the Miller Genuine Draft back in
He doesn't
2010.
have it.
He does
did he
not.
hide
No,
it?
I looked it up. I would have no idea otherwise. I don't see it
He
on his
probably
channel.
private it then. If he didn't delete it.
I have no idea what he does on his channel. He could have just he could have, I don't know, tried to streamline his content. I don't know.
Who knows? You got to talk to Leslie. Ron.
No idea. And for the 10,287.4567th time, I don't know where Ethan's beer reviews is. He's got to be dead. I don't know.
Well, Eric, there's one thing you can solve a case. You know he's friends on Facebook. You know your friends are on Facebook. You can solve the case being Eric Colombo, and you'll be
well
going on that.
Either I can solve the case of Ethan's beer reviews, or come to New Jersey in May with a case of Treehouse. Which case would you like more?
Well, we can solve the case after I hang out with you, Eric, again.
The case, which case? Ethan or Treehouse?
Well, I'd rather stick with Treehouse, but we'll do the Ethan stuff when we hang out too. Maybe.
All right.
I'll be too busy drinking some beers. But then again, Eric, you can remind me of some things. You never know.
Boom. All right. Thank you, Ethan. That's been fun. We did that was the first beer. That review that we did of the Bigfoot barley wine. In that cellar review, that was the first beer I ever bought in that specifically designed to cellar, and I cellared it in 2013 13.
My point is, I never had Bigfoot, so we're gonna play Columbo on that, Mr. Eric.
What? Really?
I've never had. I've had Sierra Nevada. Don't shoot me. I've had it, but I've never had Bigfoot.
Two things. Barley
Yes.
wines.
I've had
They
barley
come-
wines. I've had them.
Well, yeah. Well, barley wines, just to preface this particular beer, is
Mhm.
you get an
Mhm.
English variety of a barley wine, and you get a American style of the barley wine. The English style tends to be on the maltier, fruitier side of things. The
True.
American style, especially this Bigfoot barley wine, tend to be much more of a hoppier variety to the barley wine. In that particular beer, I think it was in the 90s of the IBUs. It was a
Oh,
pretty
okay. I wouldn't know
aggressively
that.
hoppy version of that beer. And it was really, really, really nice. I mean, for me, that beer, I haven't bought it recently. I should probably do that.
Yeah, but
But-
you can age barley wine though too if you don't
Yeah.
want the sweet.
For me, as you saw from that, you saw that from the Stellar review that I did. We didn't mush the
Yes.
whole thing. We should do that sometime. And from that
We need to. Yes.
Google Hangouts we did, that is that's I don't know if some of the best beers of all time that I've ever drank, but it's definitely a top beer, that had something to do with the evolution of me as a beer drinker, I would suppose. And I think a lot of Sierra Nevada
Hell yeah.
beers have kind of done that. One of the beers that they did, I don't know how much they've changed it since now, but they
I don't know.
had
I
a
never
beer
had it.
called Optimum IPA.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Even though I'm
Now
a
they
beer
call
man.
it a triple IPA, but back in that
Right.
that same time period, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, before stuff like Trillium Treehouse, like the really hazy beers, right? Where
Yeah.
Bill is, and stuff like Babu from Beerman.
Hell yeah.
Sierra Nevada. Yeah, we're drinking the Hot Bullet, right? So
I've had the hot bullet. That's good
yeah,
stuff.
so what I'm getting at is before our New England hazy beers, you were getting those really bitter, piney, dank, tropical notes to your IPAs
They
from
still exist. The
California.
bitter.
They do, right? But
Yeah.
like there wasn't any of those hazy beers, those New England
No.
IPAs.
No, there's no.
That's what
England,
got
no.
you on. That's what got you on to IPAs.
Mhm.
And I remember 2 beers. It was Optimum, but the first one, and I knew my father liked IPAs. He's kind of retracted a little bit from like the really, really,
I
really
need to
hoppy
talk to
beers.
your
But
dad, Eric. Your dad.
I re-
Cool. Your dad's cool.
oh, he's
I need
cool. Yeah, he really liked the IPA stuff, and I remember getting him
to talk to him sometime.
in that
Well, there we go.
2013, 14, in that 2013, 14, 15 time period.
Mhm.
I got him a beer that we tried. I think it was on Father's Day. Again,
Okay.
2013, 14, 15. It was Avery Brewing Company. They're in Colorado.
I've
was
heard of
called
Avery. Oh yeah.
And it was called Maharaja. And it was a bomber
Mhm.
bottle from them. It must have been
Never
a
heard of that.
9.
I never had that beer.
It must have been
no.
around a 9% or 9.5. And it was
Nice.
100 IBUs. And back at that time, I got really nervous to try 100 IBU beer and it being that bitter. And when
that's
him and I
interesting.
drank that beer, yes, light bulb came on. Woo!
Love it.
Because it
Eric.
was so balanced in between hops and malt. It was super bitter, but it was super malty at the same time. I'm like, wait a minute. You can be this bitter and this malty in flavor and have this
Ooh.
much complexity at the same time. That almost made me sold on those kind of beers. And then I found the Optimum from Sierra Nevada. And then one of the other bigger beers at that time was the Sculpin IPA
I've never heard of
from
that.
Ballast
Never heard of
Point.
Never heard of that. No.
You have never lived in that particular. You're a couple of years before everybody else on the beer reviewing. And
I know, but it's still. I've heard of some beers, but I just never heard.
what
of
was
that.
the other one? There was a green. I'm not saying that negative. There was a Green Flash
No,
West
that's
Coast
negative, it's
IPA.
true.
What else was there? There was AleSmith IPA. But before New England,
Mhm.
you were getting your hoppy IPAs
Mhm.
from the San Diego, California area. And that's where everybody was procuring their IPAs in 2010, 11, 12, 13,
Oh
14,
yeah,
15.
that's true.
San Diego was the place. San Diego was New England before New England got all these different breweries. It really was. San Diego was just like New England back at that time.
Yeah, but I'm happy that I met New England stuff because that stuff was heaven. Now again, I
They're
never
still
heard
good in
any-
San Diego. No fault. They're still good in California. But here's what I'm getting at. Without San Diego and California and their IPAs, you would have never had Trillium, Heady Topper, The Alchemist, Treehouse. You would have never had any of that.
right because
So
it was based off of
kudos to you.
California, even though it was New. Yeah, that's true.
And The Alchemist was the first people, the brewery with the Heady Topper, to come up with this idea and put it out there where, you know what? Hops can be a flavor.
Oh yeah,
We can present flavors in the hops other than just bitterness, which is why you find a lot of New England IPAs that are lower in their said IBU range.
that's
And
crazy.
he's going to sleep, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm still listening, but I was yawning.
But that's
no.
yeah. But the one that was really, really, really hard to find, and when you found it, you were like, I just found was that Sculpin IPA from
I don't
Dallas
think I ever
Point,
heard of Sculpin
2012, 13.
I never had that, not yet.
That was one of the hardest beers to find. And when you found it on a shelf, you were like, it was like you
Can
found
I
it
still
was like
can I still get that, Eric? Or you,
I
or you didn't?
think you probably can still find it. It's not the thing that it was. No,
Are you
but
saying?
like
Are you saying it's changed? Well, that's all beers.
in the world of no Heady Topper,
Yeah.
it was Ballast Point Sculpin IPA.
So I would not like it then. I would never know the taste.
You would
because-
no, I think you would really like that beer. They do. They have the Sculpin. I forget what the ABV range is. I'm not going to claim it's a double,
Don't worry,
but
don't
they
worry.
have the Sculpin IPA, and they did the two. They had some variations to it.
Oh, nice.
I remember a pineapple.
Oh,
I remember a pineapple. I remember a habanero. They might have had a mango, but I definitely remember pineapple, and they did a habanero version of it.
but you said it's not the same beer that you tasted years ago. You said it's a little bit different.
The last time I had the habanero, a buddy of mine sitting next to me that I was in a band with had chicken wings. I'm eating
Right.
hot chicken wings, and then I took a sip of habanero scope, and I'm like, why am I eating chicken wings when I'm drinking a liquid chicken wing? Whoa, what the? I had a really nice peppery bite in the back, in the throat. Yeah, it was
But did you
good.
ever-
So you got to like that piney, resiny, oily kind of beer.
But what I'm saying is, Eric, you said it's not the same. I'm talking about the original, not just the variants. You said that the original beer is not going to be the way it is if I wanted to try it. It's going to be a totally different taste.
I don't know.
Even though you said
don't
I
really
like, I'm,
I don't really know, right? So
it's been a while. I understand. I'm just asking.
Yeah, so like that could really just be a detriment. It's been a while, right? And now here's where let's call it beer reviewing since 2010 because I was right when it happened.
True that.
I sound like I've been in a historical moment here in life.
Well, technically it is. You're talking about 2010. for crying out
IPAs from San Diego.
Mhm.
And since when? 2018, 17 to now. Got all them hazy New Englands. It's like there's been a lot of
Yeah,
variation
I
in these
joined-
different kind of beers. There's still stuff from San Diego and California that we all drink. I mean, Beer Man still brew West Coast IPAs, and people still like to drink those. Nothing
True
wrong
that.
with those. But once Heady Topper took over, and people just wanted to consistently brew these New England hazy, juicy, not
That
necessarily
wasn't New
super,
England to me. I don't think it looked like a West Coast to me. I don't.
not
it tastes
necessarily
good.
super hoppy beers, but like super juicy beers and other things that come from hops. People kind of started to a little bit deviate from what San Diego got really popular from, but then you go back to those kind of beers and you go, wait a minute. Now I remember what got me into beer in the first place, like a Lagunitas IPA.
I don't think I ever had that. I might have. Don't quote me on that.
Oh my God. We got a BJ, Lagunitas IPA.
I
Stat.
probably have had it, but it's too many beers, man. Too many beers over these 10 or 7 or 8 years. I mean, you have to remember, I joined your group in 2016 and onward, and then obviously I didn't have
Really?
I didn't have my YouTube channel until 2019. But
It's been 2016. Wow. All right.
because towards the end because I had my account, my YouTube account, but I never, made any videos. But I made videos with other peeps, with other YouTubers I became friends with, like Brandon, Trish, you, Alan, all those peeps. That was before I became a content creator myself. So I started my content creating career with other YouTubers on their channel.
Yeah, you were right at that time period where probably New England IPA started to really become quite the style that it was. Yeah.
Right, but I also did try West Coast IPAs, which is, even though they say it's not, I'm talking about what you just said, Heavy Topper and the other one that's the spin-off off of that can. It's the same.
Even stuff like the Sierra Nevada. Yeah, the Focal Banger.
No. It's from the same company. I can't remember.
Focal Banger.
Thank you. So they say it was a New England IPA. That's the original New England IPA. It's delicious. Both of them are delicious. But I don't see it as a New England IPA. I see it as a West Coast. I don't know. Would you explain that to me? I don't know, but this is what I'm.
Yeah. So the Alchemist Brewery. I'd have to look up the history here, but
we could do some.
They came. So in general, here's the. I think I said it earlier, but here's the nutshell again.
I was buzzed. You know how it goes.
Which was whenever it was 2018, maybe, or it had been earlier than that. The same time period you're talking about, 2016, 17, probably.
Yeah.
Could have been 15. Who knows? Let's go with at least as early as 2015.
Okay.
Or as early as that, probably.
Maybe even 14.
John Kamich. I think that's the brewer's name, if I remember it from the can. Okay. I know everything. No, I don't. He came up with an idea that there could be other things that you can do with IPAs than just show bitterness.
True that. Sweetness.
However, they did the recipe for the Head Topper beer. That was the one that put the New England IPAs on the map. However, him and the Alchemist in Stowe, Vermont were able to do it. They were able to show more all these other cool flavors that hops provide, the juicy, the citrusy stuff that doesn't just provide bitterness. They have lower IBUs. They're not such like mouth puckering West Coast piney bombs or anything like that.
Right.
So when he did that, that was a revelation literally to the whole brewing community. And without Heady Topper, you don't have Treehouse. You don't have Trillium. You don't have Equilibrium. You don't have
But why does it look like a West Coast IPA if it's supposed to be the original New England IPA? I'm not blind here. I drink both of those beers and they're both delicious, and I'll get them over and over again.
Yeah.
But I'm saying is, I'm talking about Heavy Topper and Heavy Boom or whatever the spinoff was. I can't freaking remember. You said it, and I brain fart. Either way,
I got the cans. Got Head Topper.
Okay.
And you got the Focal Banger. I saved cans for whatever reason.
They're the original New England IPAs, but they didn't taste like it, even though they were delicious. Both of them. They were delicious.
At the back end of the Heady Topper can, I mean, both of them have some literature on them. But
right.
At the back end of they both say the same thing on the top of the can, which is drink from. They both say on the top of the cans, drink from the can. And so here's what they say on the back of the Heady Topper can. They say, where is it here? Why do I recommend? Or we are We are committed to providing you with an unfiltered and unpasteurized hop experience. John Kimmich, the head brewer, why do I recommend that you drink it from the can? Quite simply, to ensure a delightful hop experience. The act of pouring it in a glass smells nice, but it releases the essential hop aromas that we have worked so hard to retain. If you must, and must is in capital letters. If you must pour it into a glass, you may find that some of the hop resins have settled to the bottom. Leave them in the can when pouring. The beer is perishable and as its best when it's young, fresh, and hazy. Keep it cold, but not ice cold. Drink this beer immediately. We are always making more.
They are. I agree.
Yep.
But do you believe? Okay, he was the head brewer has always said drink from the can. But do you taste any difference? I'm pretty sure you tried it. I'm pretty sure you've tried it multiple times. Taste it from the can and then drink it in a glass. Put it in the glass. So, what do you think is better, the can or the glass? I think the glass is better. But
yeah,
what do you think?
I just like pouring my beers in a glass.
Yeah, but do you have any difference taste? Like because that's obviously.
I don't think. I think taste is. I think it's going to be a negligible difference in if you pour it versus if you just keep it in the glass, or if you pour it versus keeping it in the can. I think for the most part, I don't know if it says it on the can here. I think for the most part, they think it looks pretty. That's not the word to put it with. I think for the most part, they find that it's kind of pretty rather ugly to have all that hop resin in the bottom inside of their cans, and then you pour it out, and all what you're getting is hop resin.
People
like a beer I had earlier. Yeah.
Some people like that stuff nowadays. Things have changed in the past 20 years or 15 years. People like that resin. Some people think, oh no, I don't want to have that. So I'll pour it slowly, and I'll make sure that rest of that stuff's not on there. But I also hear that you pour it, it's not going to hurt you. It doesn't change the flavor unless it's freaking rotted and it tastes.
So here's what they say. So here's what they say on the very top of that can. They say Heady Topper is an American double India Pale Ale.
Okay.
This beer is not intended to be the biggest or most bitter.
Oh.
It is meant to give you wave after wave of hoppy goodness. It is meant or on your palate. Tremendous amounts of American hops will creep up on you and leave you with a dense, hoppy finish in your mouth. So drinkable, it is scary.
They are drinkable. It is drinkable. That is delicious.
This is 8.0. 8.0.
Yeah, but they're both delicious. They have great flavor.
And the Focal Banger is 7.
Oh, so the one is 8. The other one's 8. More stronger than.
Focal Banger is an American India Pale Ale. We have a real love for IPAs here at The Alchemist, and we strive to offer you the best hop experience that we possibly can. This beer is brewed using Citra and Mosaic hops and our favorite British malts. Truly an abundance of hoppy goodness.
So they claim both those beers, and that's and Alchemist saying they're the first New England IPA. It's not a New England IPA. It's an IPA that is citrusy. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm getting at. Eric?
Well, yeah, there wasn't anybody in a. I mean, I don't know when. I couldn't give you the stats here, but
you don't have to. But
I suppose in the what would you say in the beer
community?
In competition, I guess is what you would say, right? Right. Where we're using the beer judging certification program guidelines. Up until a few years ago, New England IPAs weren't even considered into that category, into the judging program guidelines, but now they are.
Right.
I mean, probably to your point, it wasn't obviously a West Coast IPA. I mean, I felt like there were things here on the East Coast that were at that point in time you could consider as East Coast IPAs, things like Harpoon's IPA, and there was a brand from New York State called Ithaca. They made a beer called Ithaca
I've heard of
Flower
it.
Power. Ithaca Flower Power that really, and I suppose you would say 60, 90-minute IPA that had, I don't know, they felt like they're more like brighter, floral. I used to try, my father used to really like the Flower Power from Ithaca, and to me it tastes at the time, which
Is this
kind of
it?
drove
Is
me
this-
away from beer. No, maybe.
Not the
but
beer. Not the beer. Is at the brewery. Not the beer.
no, I don't know. But
That's okay, I'm just
the,
asking.
the
Just
flower
asking. No.
the Flower Power almost to me early on kind of, I'm like, this tastes like Herbalescent shampoo. It's like so florally or whatever.
That's
like,
not what you want.
nah.
That's not what you want. Some beer.
But then Heady Topper came along and did what they did with the hop aspects to give you the juicier qualities to hops. But that was a game changer. So now you think of, so now you go from Harpoon IPA, Ithaca Flower Power, like a 60-minute IPA Dogfish, to thinking of the East Coast as New England style, and then
that's-
West Coast obviously being the same as it was. They didn't really have to change what they ever did.
I
But
don't
like,
think
why
they
would
ever-
you change if you're successful at the kind of beer styles that you produce? Why would you want to change that?
Are you saying they did change that? So when I drink a West Coast IPA,
I'm saying out in the West Coast they never did. No, I'm
Okay,
saying
so
the
when I do,
opposite.
they change.
They never
Okay.
had to, because that was such, yeah, it was so unanimous. Those kind of beers were so unanimous with like San Diego. You could never not brew stuff like that.
But in my opinion is, but my point is, when I was hearing to you, the West Coast IPA, they're saying hop, what's going on hop butcher, just Fogo Banger, and what's the other beer? Again, brain fart. They kept saying it's New
Heady.
England IPA. That Heavy Topper, that was not a New England IPA to me. That was, it did have a West Coast vibe to me. Not a bitter. Maybe the second one had a bitter version, but they were both delicious. I've had them twice, or maybe a
Yeah,
couple. So it really.
I suppose in,
I'm not trying to be a jerk here. I'm just trying.
I know, I suppose in a whole different analogy, like what's there at the time, right? And Heidi Classo, what's there at the
Yeah,
time?
they're talking
Like,
about earlier.
or-
We're talking about
for
early time.
example, let's do a different analogy.
Go ahead.
Heavy metal. Maybe Led Zeppelin's not seriously considered heavy metal like Metallica or something, but like,
Right.
I suppose at the time, yeah, that's pretty heavy. All right, let's call that heavy metal.
It's newer.
Give it a category
It's
there,
newer.
right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not the same when you look at this stuff now. Is what I'm getting at with
Mm-hmm.
about the rose-colored lenses.
True that.
And
Yeah,
Led
yeah.
Zeppelin may very well not be heavy metal. Heady Topper very well is not West Coast IPA, but like let's look at it for what it is. And now, once they have all this breadth of work to kind of dissect, and then we look at where they were compared to where we are now, definitely they're more in line with where we are now, which is
Right.
great to see that, because somebody kind of had to. There's always going to be a first of somebody doing something to.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I'm not trying to be mean. I just.
What's the word? What? There's always going to be somebody that's doing something unique, or like the first one to do something, and
that's
maybe
fine. And that's fine.
and maybe it resonates with somebody.
And that's fine. It should be that way. But
Yeah.
I'm saying what threw me off is that I kept hearing Heavy Topper and Heavy Boomer. They said that's the first New England.
Fogo a banger.
Fogo Banger. They kept saying those two. It sort of threw me off. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So for you, what? I mean, I think you were a little maybe later into all the beer reviewing and whatever it is, but
I was, yes.
like for you,
yeah.
What was that? What do you remember that was the beer? Was it an IPA? I guess we're talking about New England IPAs, I suppose. Like, what was that beer that resonated to you as far as an IPA is concerned? Or do you remember going, no, there's a beer?
Well, I would like to drink them both again. I drank them in the past couple of years, in the past year or two, so it wasn't too far off. But I consider them, as far as I know, as a West Coast IPA. But the first one, I think it was a little sweet. But they were both.
But But what I'm getting at is, what did you drink for the first time that you remember going?
Oh, as a New England IPA, I don't know.
Yeah. Or what kind of like a, say we're talking about IPA. So like, what do you remember from an IPA standpoint that made you go, I like IPAs? What got you into that style? In other words, what do you think did, or what made you want to gravitate towards that? Right.
Well, I mean, I'm not so. It might have been because of the sweetness. I like the juiciness. I like the creaminess or whatever it may be, or it might have been just the juiciness. I like that flavor. What got me into the stouts? Probably the same thing: sweetness, not juiciness, because it's not juicy, but sweetness and creaminess, or lactose. So creaminess would be lactose. But I'm just saying, regardless if it's New England IPA or a stout. I think that's what got me into it. But my sister and my brother-in-law got me into the beers, craft beer, because they gave me a couple of beers. And I'm like, oh, and then I decided I want to review them. But I didn't review any beers until maybe a year later or a couple months later. I don't remember, but I know that was getting into that journey of YouTube, because I think I was already watching YouTube at that time. I don't remember. If it was 2016, I was already watching it on YouTube. The beer reviews. But that's what I think got me into New England IPAs and stuff like that. Again, the heavy topper and the heavy what's the other one again? A heavy brain fart again. I hate that. Either way, that did not get me into that, because that did not taste like a New England IPA to me. Not at all. IPA, yes. They both tasted like an IPA, yes. They had their sweetness. They had all that. But it wasn't like a sweet beer that I can see as a New England IPA in the past 5 or 6 years that I've been drinking now. I don't know if you're still there, Eric, but I'm freaking buzzed as shit. I'll wait till you get back. What is up there, Eastwind? What's up there, Eastwind Farms? What's up, my friend? You still there, Eric? I think you are. But that's what happened there, Eric. I just got into that. It's just that beer, and it's been heaven ever since. But like I said, I like my West Coast IPAs, but my favorite is the stouts and the New England IPAs. And you know this. You've seen me drink Triage. You've seen me drink Trillium. You've seen me drink Other Half. I do like my what's it called? What's those beers called again? Indian Pale Ales, as long as they're delicious and juicy. But oh yeah, you were doing something, Eric. I'm sorry, I didn't know you left. I saw you that you left. I was in my own little world. I know you probably heard me some. But no, that's what I like. That's how I got into it, Eric. What I vaguely remember. But what got me into the beer reviewing was legendary Brandon, Trish, and legendary Alan, because they kept asking me. Everybody kept asking me, do a beer review. I did that. After I got home from my school dance, made the video, didn't know how to load it up, put it up on YouTube, accidentally deleted it. But again, those weeks and months later, I started doing live streams on Google Hangouts. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I was one of the last original Google Hangouts live streamers, because if you go back to my channel, if you go all the way back, you will see, like I told you earlier, you will see the boxes. You will see the boxes right underneath us. I did do Google Hangouts prior to its ending. And then obviously John Nelly made a live stream and said, "Oh, it's not going to end," because he did it, and then obviously ended it later that day. I remember that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, but no matter what, right? If we have StreamYard or Google Hangouts, or I'm happy that I am a content creator, Eric. I'm very happy, because if it wasn't for that, I would have never have met you, Eric.
No,
I
absolutely.
would have never met the legendary Brandon. I would never let the legendary Trish. I would have never met any of my peeps. My friends are growing, they're growing and growing each time my channel grows, and I thank that very much.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the reason why I joined. That's the reason why I did the my beers. Craft beers. My sister introduced me to craft beer, and I fell in love with it, and I loved it ever since. Yeah. And people, normal people, would not go deeply into the stouts. They would just try it very, very lightly. Well, me, I don't know. I'm normal. It doesn't matter. It's just, what I'm trying to say is, I went really deep into the stouts, the strong beers. I'm like, holy crap, these beers are delicious. I mean, it's crazy, Eric, how that may be. Because most people, Eric, you know this, and you're probably one of those peeps that you would drink lighter beers before you. And again, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I did drink Coors Light prior to my craft beers. Coors Light, Coors Banquet.
Oh no!
Because look, I still like Coors Banquet. And I still like Coors Light. I like those beers. They're crushable beers, meaning you can sit and relax and not have to think about it. Now, as me as a beer channel and you as a beer channel, yes, we occasionally have to do that, whether it's craft beer or not. Even though I always say my channel is a craft beer channel, but occasionally you will see other beers that you haven't seen on my channel yet, because it's still Beer Master. It's not what's the word? It's not Alex the Beer Reviews. It's Alex the Beer Master. So it could be any beer. I love what I like, but I have to still support the audience of this channel.
No, I get it. Yeah,
I do.
No, that makes sense.
I don't want to be miserable either. I have to be happy too, but I also try to make people happy too. But that's what if you know what I mean. Let's see what's going on here. We got Eastern Farm saying hello. You left off before after I saw. Cheers, guys. Awesome. Yeah. As a matter of fact, we're probably going to sign off around 12.
Yeah. No problem. Whenever you want to do that, yeah.
I'll probably be signing off around 12, so that will be in a half an hour. Because it is 11:38, and I need to take my medicine.
Do whatever you want. Yeah.
It's a good thing I looked. It's a good thing I looked, because I forgot. I was looking at that time, and I totally forgot to take my medicine. Okay, get rid of that. Next one. Holy crap, those flying everywhere. Yeah, I would have lived. So, well, you know, it's not heart medicine per se, but it's cholesterol. So it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to live, so it does keep the cholesterol high. Not high. Jesus, low. I'll be dead then at that point.
Yeah, low.
Yeah, not high. Jesus, what the hell I'm talking about? So,
low.
Yeah, low as we can go. Yeah, so that's what's going on. That's what happened with the channel. That's what happened.
You want to wrap up you want to wrap up your show this evening? I don't know what else is going on, really.
Yeah, it's shutting down. I mean, thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, Tommy. I think everybody in chat. Beer Hounds and what's his name? East Farm. Thank you. Nice to see you. Cheers, everybody. We'll be doing live streams on Monday around 8 o'clock. That will be Alex and Friends. So yeah. This sucks, Brewmaster. We will see you all. Thank you, Eric. This sucks, Brewmaster. We will see you all next live stream, next video. Sucks, Brewmaster signing out. Cheers, everybody. I thought I was going to sign off around 12, Eric, but you